I'm able to breathe for a couple of days. Got a couple of dollars to my pocket. Didn't get the money I was supposed to get today, so I had to make another resource happen. And it was stressful, but I got there. December gonna be hell for me because of Christmas and my daughter's birthday. And then more and more, I'm ready to get my lots and get my land and get my campers and build my little fortress and my little home that everybody think is strange and I don't really care, but I want it more and more. Even if I got to do it in the wintertime, I got to figure out how to get some lots and get my shit the way I want to get it. I can't live like this. First of all, if I had the way I want to get it, I wouldn't have no sewer problems because I ain't got no sewer. I have a septic company come and clean my campers out. $65 a trip. What was it, 65? Yeah, I think it was $65. Once I do start getting the ball rolling on that, I'm gonna go back to start putting that on my other channel.
Long time no see. What's up? How y'all doing? Hey, don't worry. This is gonna be done. He's a
I want to get away from.
What's up, top five? What's up, John? After this, right now. I'm literally just gonna be playing this, and I'm still cooking dinner.
More that I sit and think about the design.
What's up, John? What's up, bitch? I'm giving y'all a chance to
be $100, but I'll be able to take care of it tax season 100% as long as I got the land arranged. If I got the land arranged for the $500 situation, then I can build what I need to build on it, foundation and all. Even if I wanted to put concrete down, I could. And I'll show everybody what I'm doing on my other channel. But I know I don't want to live like this no more.
You're definitely living like that for the rest of the year, buddy.
The diversity of the trolls that I have.
You're fucking that bad.
Trying to bully me and
let me finish kicking. Let me let y'all rock with them real quick.
For whatever reasons that they have and with inside themselves to have that much energy on me, I don't care. I don't care anymore. I got too much other shit to worry about. I still come here and vent and talk shit, whether I got somebody responding to me and not as much as I had at one time. Eventually, people will come and start talking again. I wooed the crowd before, I can woo the crowd again, but I want a new crowd. I don't want the fake people that came in here. And I was just in somebody else's live that they live be jumping, and I still watch the ignorance be saying in her live, right? But she don't really pay attention to it because she had 200-300 people in her live at a time. I'll never have that because I don't have her assets. So, but I still go around looking at lives and chilling in lives and talking and shit, you know what I'm saying, just to get a swing of how other people's shit work. Because eventually my shit will work a little bit better than what it is once I get everybody to get tired of trying to hurt me or trying to slander my name or trying to make me look like something for whatever reason they doing it. But I mean, I know why they doing it, but I don't know why they doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the cause of them being the bitch that they are to be trying to do it? I drive and think about a lot of shit. I sit and think about a lot of shit, and I still can't figure out what's the trigger of the people of YouTube to have the energies that they have. I bet you the motherfuckers couldn't go outside and cut a tree down, but they'll try to cut a human down quicker than a motherfucker. I don't know if I got my setting set wrong. Hold on a second. I ain't got to drive the kids to school for the rest of the week, but my truck fucking up right now real bad. I don't know if it's the fuel pump going out or something else, but I think the fuel pump taking the shit on me. I might have to take
not the fucking poor version of fucking KJ. That's wild.
But I'll be out in a couple days.
You're fucking done, bud.
Right now, but I don't want to spend this money on a fuel pump. And that's just another fucking situation.
You tried to. You won't hear it. Listen.
Buy the fuel pump, but I got a way of getting the fuel pump for free pretty much anyway. I got one that I ordered that was the wrong one, so I'm going to order another one and send that one back as the wrong one to get the refund.
Not Ace. And he's been live for an hour and not one person typed in his chat.
My temper is getting bad. I'm blessed that I have this expensive ass case on my phone because I ain't never did what I did today ever a day in my life. I swear, well, I would have did it, especially at this age and with this phone.
He never did what he did in his life.
Slapped it against the wall like it was goddamn.
So he's so his rhymes is about him too. You never did what I did, or I never did it either in my life.
Damage and then I picked the phone up and kept walking. I didn't give a fuck if it was
shattered. Oh, Raven left.
$100 phone.
Raven's gone.
I couldn't.
No more Raven.
Replace or fix it if it would have shattered or broken the screen with a crack.
Raven started to see shit that he was doing for real.
Because I had some bad news at the wrong time with everything else already being fucked up. I went to go pick up some bread, some money, and I used the last of my resources to pretty much get there almost. Like, I don't know, because my gas gauge don't work. And I ain't had no money to put no gas in it at the time. So I drove to go get this bread. And then people tell me the people the motherfucker I'm coming to look for ain't going to be around. So next week.
Raven got blocked like yesterday or today or whatever. I just left him alone. He's done for. Like, I'm doing this because nobody has to be over there to watch him no more. You don't got to sit over there. You can come over here and watch it. Why the fuck not?
Till 3rd of next month, actually. And then that wasn't told to me until the day. And out of everything, I was anticipating that money. And my nerves, my mind, my
Curly, it was good, fam.
Caused me to throw my phone hard as hell.
Hey, if you looked at it, he gonna be pulling up the screenshots, right? There's some of his screenshots showing that it says from the what's her name husband. Amanda husband is talking about how Channel 2 talking to the prosecutor. So, what are you doing talking to the prosecutor, Channel 2?
A very long time. And the thing about it is I have a very, very, very explosive, fucked up temper. People that see me yell and get mad, but they ain't never really see me snap and black out or go where I can go.
Gee, I see you. I remember I'm cooking, so I'm coming back and forth.
Years, decade. And for it to happen today, that means my shit's about to get worse. And if it gets worse, I'm bound to fuck somebody to fuck up. And when I say that, it's because my temper is bad. And if people try me after I got to the breaking point, I don't hold back no more. I won't stop and I won't give a fuck and I won't not. My conscience can't stop me from responding to shit like I normally do with a self-controlled manner of myself. And after I threw my phone today and thought about it, I got to try to grasp myself. If I lose myself, it's going to be bad. And I'm a little man with a big man syndrome in me, and I got strength and power. It's a lot of shit that been pushing me for the last few months. I've been tried a lot of different ways and slandered and face value of people trying me to get me to snap and me holding back and everything else. And now it's a smaller situation. Well, it ain't a smaller situation. It's situations, more situations has got me to the point that I'm at a tilt and it's getting bad. Now, that don't mean that YouTubers are going to be able to affect me because I don't give a fuck about y'all. It can't be that y'all in my face with it. Y'all can't affect me. And if you can't affect me in my face with it, then ain't nothing going to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, he's been in the former top 5. What's up, Seldom?
And, yeah. This house is like a demon. It's sucking the life out of me. I got money to get the snake done for myself. I just got to find a plumber that's not going to tax me to go down in that fucked up ass watery ass basement. So that's my mission in the morning is get the basement snaked. And if I can't find a reasonable price plumber, I go rent the snake from Home Depot and do it myself like I have done on several occasions. I used to do my kids' grandma house twice a year for her. I still have to pump the basement out, which it caused me to use a lot of money in electric for the generator for the water pump. I'm going to call the DTE tomorrow and see what the deal is. We get my account established that I've been waiting almost 3 months for. There's so many different damn things since I've been in this house that has worked against me that it's just getting overwhelming. And then I'm fighting.
He says everything in the house has been overwhelming, but he said he living good. Y'all forget that he said he having a better life than everybody on YouTube. He said his life is thriving better than everybody that's on YouTube, guys. Y'all remember this saying that? But every day he says like, this house is killing me. It's killing me. You don't want to work.
I'm afraid to say it a couple times to YouTubers.
You don't want to work. I wonder what the fuck was he doing for work all these years before this. What were you doing?
I'm a truck fucked up, so I got to figure out how to.
He survived. He thriving. He living. He said our life is miserable. His is beautiful. You buying loose cigarettes out the store at 3 a.m. and eating Campbell soup out the fucking can. What's up, Tom? Man, fuck this shit. Fuck you, you piece of shit. Well, oh shit, what happened, Street? Oh shit. Oh no. He's taking me down, guys. I'm going down. I'm going down, guys. I think he's gonna go ahead and strike me again, guys. Oh yeah, yeah. What's up? Yeah, now he gets He gets welfare for the first time in his life at 50.
More income.
He is happy and said that we're going to be mad because we going to be so mad that you're getting money from the government. Oh my God.
Leaf still down in the big neighborhood.
Campbell soup is for forfeit. That's why I said that. Now you eating Campbell soup, nigga, straight off the stove, out the can too.
For whatever reason. If it's not a situation that like the whole world is working against me, people, energy, life, it's just all fucked up at all one time.
Facts, Dad said.
In a little bubble, feeling like a mine.
You gotta clean that box up. Yeah, but he ain't got the cardboard to put that on the floor.
On YouTube trying to fuck with me and hurt me at the same time. But that's funny to me because, you know, that goes with everything else. And the real nigga, with real men, real human, will look at the situation and say, damn, let's leave this motherfucker alone. He got enough shit that he's dealing with. But nah, me dealing with it and making it through and surviving is pissing them motherfuckers off. And that's the only thing that they don't get. They can't.
Hey, for real, for this bullshit on me.
Fight to make it to a better day.
Channel 2 tomorrow. Yes, I'm finally getting welfare.
On YouTube to go to the war of what these motherfuckers trying to do to hurt my channel and everything else, all based on me being different. I'm different than every individual that's trying to hurt me with the lies they spewing all over YouTube.
Hey, they just gave it back to him.
Subs and my
he just got his full stuff back today.
Tagging them and shit, bullying them, harassing them. Again.
He was looking sick, sitting in the goddamn pantry line.
They have dealt with and everything else because you'll never know what you're triggering out of a man, a woman, a kid, whatever. I gotta let all in a situation of you fucking with females that come hang out and chill on YouTube.
I gotta let my dog. It's been raining on me. I don't want to.
You're harassing all kind of different people.
Like that's what I mean. I don't want to pause and be all other people.
That's abusive.
Here you go. Listen.
That's showing a sign of something that's in you. That
hold on. Let's back this up.
And that means if you're doing it to strange women, you.
Let's back this up because you said.
With the lies that you're doing all over YouTube.
He keeps saying that I'm tagging the women in this chat, that I'm tagging them, that I'm fucking, I'm harassing them. I don't talk to nobody in this chat.
They can't not see anything other than me surviving and making through and fighting to a better day. I ain't got no other option. So even on YouTube to go to the war of what these motherfuckers trying to do to hurt my channel and everything else, all based on me being different. I'm different than every individual that's trying to hurt me with the lies they spewing all over YouTube. They stalking my fucking subs and my female subscribers and viewers, tagging them and shit, bullying them.
I never stopped.
Again, they don't know or care about anybody's scars or shit they've been through or what they have.
It takes exactly. You got to do what it takes.
A kid, a confidant, whatever, with the actions of your behaviors and the situation of you fucking with females that come hang out and chill on YouTube rather than my channel or whatever they do on here.
I never chased.
Find their peace.
I never chased none one of his people off his shit.
Hurt me. That's abusive.
Hey!
That's abusive. That's
both of y'all stop the fucking arguing.
Not right. We already know you do that, don't we? So it's easy to fuck with another woman, ain't it? And the same people that know that you're abusive as fuck, they condone you abuse another woman.
My bad, guys.
Abusive tendencies too. Out of everything that I see, witness, and go through.
Hey, let me put this into perspective, right? Channel 2 keeps saying he got nothing but these out cold women. All the girls he deal with, they out cold. And then you let him tell him the story about each woman that he was with. Each one of them bitches was a drug addict. Each one of them was a drug, in some fashion or form. Each one of those chicks was a drug addict. From his youngest baby mama CC until his recent chick that he says with what's that last bitch name? I forgot her name. But yeah, all these down to the chick. He was trying to talk. Put it like this. The reason that Channel 2 knows Crystal is because Sammy thought it would be a good joke. So this is the truth, because we was already saying, yo, Sam, hey, yo, Crystal, hey, you want to go talk to Channel 2, bro? You gonna park his shit in the back, and you can stay with him. And she was like, ugh, no. And so we thought it was funny that we was gonna set them two niggas up. So she gave Channel 2 her sister's information, and that's how they started talking. But it's still, if you look through his messages that he tried to expose me in, look at what he was saying. He just like, oh, I wanted you, and da-da-da-da. But when he finds out the bitch is almost 40, almost 30 in her 30s, he ain't gonna want her, bro. Channel 2 don't want nothing that's young. That's old.
They want to make up shit on one person and look past some shit on the other person to help make the made up shit be more irrelevant. That's
what's up, monkeys?
Y'all help abuse and assault and harass and
hey, so now I got Jules has been beefing with Nunu. So after they eat, I just fed him before I started the stream. So now when Nunu walks by the cave, Jules be ready to fuck her ass up. That's all. That's exactly what you heard. And I can show it. I showed y'all at my house yesterday. And you can see the dog is and she's in the cage for that reason at feeding time. Because I don't want them two fighting and beefing over fucking dog food. I don't know if you ever seen two pit bulls fight, but it's not easy for you to break up a pit bull fight. So I just go ahead and nip it in the butt, put one in the kennel while I was feeding, and have one free. The other two good.
I went through the flip flop too many times.
There ain't no dog fight. As soon as I said something, they all split up real quick.
What's the flip flop? People don't know. And people that sit in my chat be my friend. And
that's the difference. When you say something, your dog stop everything else. Quiet. You'll hear me. Oh my God!
Over there, or they realize it's too much bullshit. They want to flip flop back over here. And then they flip flop back over here for a day or two, maybe a week or two, and then somebody else starts some more shit of the same shit, and they flip flop back over in that crowd again. And then everybody say, "Don't block that person. They ain't did nothing. Woo woo." Yeah, they did. They flip flop. I can't say shit about the flip flop. If you want to be over there, but don't go over there talking shit about me and then come over here and say hi.
You don't go over there and start talking shit about me. He trying to tell y'all what to do. If you don't stay over here, you can't be in my channel.
Because he gets his crowd because y'all ain't gonna have nowhere to flip flop to.
Yeah. All right. Listen, Linda, and listen. I've been watching it on my phone at live. I got it on my phone at live. That's what made me start playing this, because it's showing that he's doing doxing.
I'm really starting to believe
you're not supposed to be doxing any personal information. Hey, Kavmar, I know you see my tag you in there. I got the chair across your mic.
Anything else with Amanda involved. Nan time have you heard anybody in distress?
Hold on, let me get this part. Choking her, beating her. Hold on. Here. He said you hear her or the kids or her in distress, but she's screaming, "Don't hit me! Don't hit me! You better not fucking hit me!"
I don't know how far y'all go to get shit done to try to get this situation looking like you do. But at the same time period, out of everything y'all witness on my lives or anything else with Amanda involved, nan time have you heard anybody in distress? Nan time have you heard me dragging her, choking her, beating her like y'all heard on somebody else's live? Nan time.
Y'all actually didn't hear
you heard some shit, me barbecuing,
do anything on it. You heard her say that.
Something that's not arguing and fighting.
I got the super gorilla mic.
We went through our little stretch at the last of this little bit at this house, which any other toxic ass relationship does go through. Our final goodbyes was nasty and ugly than a motherfucker, right? That's how you close that door. That's how you close that book. Whether she initiated the bullshit, I snapped, whatever it was time for the change.
What's up, Fine Peace?
Things went a little too bit overboard.
Jim Fine's Peace.
And like I say,
why does that sound familiar?
Talking shit.
You got a ring,
trying to get me to fucking put my
yes, I got it today.
Jail like she did her husband 3 times already.
I guess you need to mail it like that, bro. That shit came fast.
And that wasn't gonna happen. First of all, my daughters ain't gonna see me whip her ass, and she ain't gonna be able to call 911 on me. So
exactly, that's what he's trying to do, Sam.
That means I socked the couch right by her head, and she felt the impact, and the couch moving around to the point she said, "Oh, this little motherfucker would knock my fucking."
Oh yeah, I know. I said that earlier in the beginning of the stream. He's been live for over an hour and almost an hour and 20 minutes. Not one type. Only got 6 thumbs up.
All the shit that I've been through with you, and all the shit you saying right now, you're not ready. I don't want to.
Hobo's gonna type in the chat though.
And she kept on going and getting madder and madder because I'm talking to her. I'm not fucking about to hit her. I'm not about to flip out on her. I yell. I cuss her out. But she know damn well she can tell when somebody about to beat her ass. She claims she done been pistol whipped and all kind of shit.
All right, so y'all remember that live from this morning or whatever when Raven was like, "Yo, you was yelling at her kids." He was quick to say, "No, I wasn't yelling at her kids. It was my kids." But then you see him walk by and say, "I think you need to have that talk with your mama about your daddy staying the night over here." I was like, ain't that you yelling and talking to her kids? It's her kids, not yours, nigga.
And all her baby daddies with their ass because she got a fucking mouth on her, right?
He's giving us everything I need. Well, he just giving it to me. And what I'm just realizing is, like, this live won't be here
and looked at me and said, "I'm getting the fuck
I'm
away
gonna
from
go
you.
ahead
I
and
let you walk."
privatize it.
That was my
Yeah,
victory.
why? Yeah,
That was
I
my
don't.
win
No,
right there.
you don't understand that.
Because
You're
it
not
thought you was
supposed to
putting
be
me through
like.
hell, talking shit to me in front of my
If
kids in front of your kids.
and your
Making up shit.
significant others
That's
have an
conviction.
argument,
Shit your kids don't
don't
even know
yell
what it
at
means.
the
When you
kids
learn what
and
it means,
use
they gonna
them
have
as
you
the
fucked
pawn
up.
and
Do you realize the shit you
talk
said
to
in front
your
of your
mama,
kids?
nigga. No,
Once they
it's
realize
y'all
what the
two.
true definition
Y'all
of how
two
deep
all
the
go
shit
ahead and
is, they gonna
argue.
look at you sideways, knowing damn well I ain't never had that on their
Oh,
phone.
y'all
None of
ain't
that
see
done nothing to me
Buzzville
before.
turn fed?
And they gonna look at you fucked up.
Buzzville
But
a
you also
fed
think
now.
they to look at you fucked up, or you teaching them more
Y'all
how to
don't
be
go
just
to
like
the
you.
channel. Y'all
When they
don't
already
give him
just
no
like you.
props.
They
That
already know
nigga
how to
turned into
lie,
a fed.
connive, sneak, and do all kind of shit to
He
try to
like
get
he
you to do
literally
what you
turned
do.
YouTube fed. He was mad that I got
But you
on
take
it.
care of yourself
Hold
as a
on.
parent.
Buzzville got mad. You might not. Hey, hold on, SOS, wait for it. Buzzville, yesterday I was on Gigi's panel and I went up there to talk some shit and channel, and Buzzville tried to say something, right? Nah, he tried to say something. He was trying to implement me, and I got on his ass, and he hate the fact that he got ran out of that chat, right? So at 12 midnight, Buzzville became a literal federal informant. He can be a federal informant with the stuff he posted 12 midnight last night. All right? Just to let y'all know that. So when y'all be on here and y'all doing shit, you know what I'm saying, and y'all be talking shit and da da da, and I be like, yo, y'all better be careful because some of these niggas can really get you jammed up and they trying to get you locked up and they turning the feds on this bitch. I bet he is one of them. No ifs and buts or maybes. I see you SOS in my chat.
And your kids can't even tie their goddamn shoes. They can't tie a bag of bread up.
Nope, your message did not come up, channel.
They can't sweep a pile of trash up properly. Like they don't know how.
All this is for entertainment purposes only, cuz.
You can't even barely goddamn clean. If I have to say how fucking dysfunctional situations was, I don't know how to stress it to you.
Bro, all he knows is situations and situations.
Manipulate the conversation because you can't hear nothing about yourself, about how you are, and the fuck up how fucked up you are, any goddamn thing else. So it was fucking agony for me, because I don't know how to shut the fuck up. I don't know how to bite my tongue to pretend like everything's great, like everybody else around you, walk on eggshells and kiss your ass or wait for your paycheck or anything else you do to bribe or win that situation.
Oh, Channel 2 is fucking himself up. Hey, nah, listen, Channel 2 is fucking himself up.
Trying to slander my name.
Because he's posting shit and talking about how a man is this and she's dirt. But you was sitting here fucking this girl raw and she supposedly got herpes. And then I told him why this is what the screenshots you sending. If you're saying this and you showing this and you talking so much shit about this woman, right? And you keep talking all this shit about this woman, how dirty she was, and how this was, and she was so flabby. He just said she was so flabby and everything didn't lay right until she laid down in the bed. But dog, you was fucking this bitch. You was loving the fucking this bitch. You say you was in love with her.
But how did you know to record?
That was your girl.
How did you know to have your phone ready to record?
Because when you get violent, she noticed that.
If you wasn't planning on getting shit riled up. Who has their phone ready to record?
Nobody's listening
because she didn't just hold it in her phone and say like this and record. She had it all set up.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. They're coming up real soon. But
where in that
I got my headset sitting in the thing right now.
She doing grab her phone. She getting ready to record when she already had it in her mind that she was about to start talking shit.
We locked all the way in, Brody.
Make it make sense.
He's done, baby.
It's toxic, right? So how the fuck did you have time to record all of this if she wasn't ready to record? And if she was ready to record, and ain't nobody else ready for her to record. Only her is the fucking director of the film that she's fucking scripting. Yo,
it's the crazy thing is I can't even get that clip. You know, they took my weed. They took my weed. You're done, bud.
What's it? Improv. When you like
every time somebody really try to go against me, it might be a whole crew of y'all.
Her words are scripted. And
I can't be the whole team of y'all niggas.
Off of what she said.
But a nigga one-on-one on YouTube, I demolish them every time.
Cut.
Every time. No, don't get it twisted. It takes a village to go ahead and take a nigga out.
Why am I? If I'm yelling and cussing, what was the start of the argument? I'm just arguing for no reason.
Channel 2 what to start with me. I said that nigga to the roof.
Crazy. and flipping out my house.
He thought he was sending me.
Or somebody getting on my motherfucking nerves. I got a record button waiting for the reaction of me having somebody on my nerves.
Yeah. All right, so yes, Cat Bars, the Super Gorilla Mike, VX, with the Afghan one. Why is it backwards on my paper?
I see why he do what he do. She made him because that motherfucker crazy does something on the phone. But she created that. The more I think about how much shit he did, the much screenshots he showed, and all the shit he had to say, that motherfucker is mentally insane.
He right.
He's insane because of that vagina. And that vagina had birth of his kids.
Nah, he right.
With his
no, he's right. He's right. He put it on the problem.
Saying wild shit. I got screenshots of him telling all her characteristics that I'm gonna share with y'all.
You right.
I forgot. He explained to me to the T who that.
Here come the screenshots, guys.
I thought he was hating. That motherfucker was throwing a motherfucking flag.
This is not remind you. He's gonna be showing you the screenshots
behind her, but he was already too far gone
of the chick. I mean, of the dude who sent him the pictures of Amanda's dick in his mouth. I mean, of his dick in Amanda's mouth, and then he went back and took her Amanda back and was. That's why Channel 2 was yelling.
So I got a little something for y'all
about the daddy being over there spending the night. Because that's the time that he got the pictures.
This is her husband.
Her husband's dick in Channel 2's mouth at the time. And Channel 2 took her back.
This is all her husband in my inbox.
I don't care about the husband being in the inbox. You kissed the girl after she was sucking her husband's dick.
That this man that she married to blowing my messenger up, right? Now, some of the shit he telling me, he's trying to warn me of what kind of bitch she is. Okay, but this is what type of toxic relationship.
No, mine says this cross. I'm fucked up. It says chud.
That's one thing right there.
Yeah, mine said a chud.
Y'all be able to clip this and put it in rotation so y'all can read it a little bit more slower. But we about to go through a whole bunch of screenshots now.
It is. It's now Super Gorilla Mike cross with the chud. Yep. Who is he laughing at? Is he okay?
Okay.
Am I missing something? Hey, SOS, use them. Hey, SOS, you funny.
Now, this text message is saying Amanda's nephew was trying to assault his daughter.
Yo,
and there's been a couple conversations that it was actually true, and she still let the nephew be around, right? Now, let's go to the next one. Now, mind you, this is her husband texting me.
Right? You getting this nigga going on my side. I heard this nigga laugh so hard it came out of my headphones.
Keep reading.
Yeah, I did. I told you I got on my phone live.
Right?
I know what it's live.
This is a screenshot.
And then I got this shit here. So for y'all, you get what I'm saying?
Screenshots, text message screenshots, all kind of screenshots. This nigga lived in my motherfucking messenger like
nigga, is this an email screenshot?
More, but he was.
Y'all niggas was talking through email.
Look at the dates that they talking about. Look at how old this is.
No, that's from Amanda. This is Randy Marshall.
A couple months ago. Look at the dates. Look how long he holds on the screenshots for an argument about his woman. Just look at the dates. Okay, let's go to the next.
It don't matter. That's their personal, private conversation, nigga.
This is a screenshot of him and Amanda talking.
Look how long you holding on to these screenshots.
Right now.
You see it. You see it. Where my vape at?
Let's go to the next one. This is a screenshot. I don't know why he sending me this shit and this old shit too.
This is funny, bro.
Okay, this is him sending me screenshots. This is some more of him texting
Channel 2 tape. Hold on, let me do it right now. I gotta switch it back to top end and all chat because
remember I told you he got a case, a domestic violence case. He on probation, right? They together right now, but not.
Yo, hey, retired. He got it. He got her text from this is the baby. The baby daddy was texting Channel 2 when he first started dating the chick, Amanda. When he first started dating Amanda, the baby daddy went to jail for some like domestic shit. And Channel 2 came. So when the nigga got out of jail, he started messaging Channel 2 and trying to tell Channel 2 how fucked up the bitch is. I remember that.
Her husband.
Shut up.
This her husband.
Anyway,
Let's go.
so
Let's
now,
go.
so now Channel 2 is trying to use this. He knew all this about her. Even when they say Jimmy crack corn and I don't care. And all this, she was on this and she smoked that and she sniffed this and whatever it is, and she was smoking it,
Trying to get him to
or
quit drugs
she
by
got
buying
a
the drugs for him.
sickness or
Read
she
on, people.
caught an
Please read.
STD.
Please read.
You
Please
still
read.
fuck that
Please read.
bitch
He's
raw
telling me their whole
after
life story.
knowing it, nigga.
Their whole life story, and this I just got a fraction of the
So how
transaction
it
right now,
look
people.
on you?
Just
You
a fraction.
fuck that
Just a
bitch
fraction.
raw knowing that, nigga.
Okay, let's go to the next one. Did y'all read it?
Period.
Let's go to the next one.
Look, see, after you fucked him and Derek for Adderall, what the fuck is this? All my ducks in the row. God damn. Listen to y'all
Now, he's
niggas.
saying that Amanda fucked.
And he knew all
Patty
of this.
Boss
He
and
knew
Derek's
about
brother
all
for
of
Adderall.
this 7 months ago. 7-8 months ago. Because it was in the it's documented on its
Show
own
me
channel.
videos.
7 months he was talking
She
about
record
Amanda.
shit that she set up. She set shit up so she got proof. She already know what somebody's reaction. She gonna try to get you to react to her bullshit by hitting her, and she gonna record it and scream, "Stop hitting me! Stop hitting me!" Okay, let's go to the next one. Now, mind you, this is her husband in my Facebook Messenger.
Look at him. Look at him. Hey, look right here. Fentanyl laced coke in her house. What? What the fuck? She was so up your ass. See, look, you was giving her fentanyl coke, so she was so up your ass. Hold up, let's watch this. Hold on, let's read this one. He thought he had gold, bitch. Now this is him talking to Channel. No, you hear me? You hear me? He's talking to Channel 2. This is him talking to Channel 2. Derek about to know you and Gabby fuck. Oh, Channel 2, who's Gabby? Says she blamed me for doing it, but don't want, he said, don't want I killed. And Gabby, I don't know if I killed. And Gabby act like she don't know she gave me the phone or put fentanyl laced coke in her house. You hear this shit? They were trying to set up Amanda. So now you calling her a crackhead, but it's shown right here. Y'all niggas, her husband was trying to set her up. I had to fight Mandy to go get cuz she was so up your ass. That's why I stopped fucking with Gabby in the first place. Oh, Gabby is Abby. Gabby is Abby. It's not Abby, her name is. Her name is Gabrielle. Ah, Gabby. Ah, thank you. So now, oh shit. So Channel 2, you fucked the meth head too? Yeah, she about to know you and Gabby fucked. So, oh my God. Channel 2. No, Gabby is Abby. That makes all the sense. Gabby is Abby. And Abby fucked Channel 2. Channel 2 fucked her for to live in the spot. He didn't want to let her be known because he fucked her in that dirty ass house with the shit all up on the windows. Yes. Yes. We just put 2 and 2. It made 8 together. Yo, it's right here. This is another nigga who don't know nothing, but is talking about Derek is about to know you. He keeps saying Derek is her other baby daddy. But I mean, I think that's Abby baby daddy. Derek about to know you and Abby fucked. Oh shit! I've been reading this shit as Gabby. Like, who's this bitch Gabby, right? And then I'm reading it to y'all now. That's across. That's the camper bitch. That is the camper bitch. That is crazy. I didn't even know that, bro. Nigga, I just shot myself in the head just thinking about this, nigga. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Huh? Huh? Are you fucking kidding me, bud? Come on. I didn't. Oh, Jesus Christ. So now when you see Gabby in any of these messages, just know that's Abby and Channel 2 fuck. Y'all need to go ask him, did he go fuck? Did he fuck Abby? Y'all ask that question. Y'all go over there and make sure he go answer that question for me. I got a $5 cash app for somebody to ask him and make sure that he answer that question. You don't get it if you don't answer it. So you can go over there and go ask, but the person to get that'll be the way you gotta find out a way to manipulate him to say, Abby. Oh, Abby got a Facebook. Would you like that one? Abby got a Facebook. Abby don't respond. Abby, I think Channel 2 paid Abby with some food stamps.
David is her other baby daddy. So he's saying even though they was
together. Hold on. I'm going live. Abby, we going live.
Say you keep fucking, you got all these posts about narcissistic ways, but you're not reading what the fuck Amanda is. I fucked up Abby one time.
Oh, Abby! Hey, whoever just typed that in the chat, yo, we got it. We got it, baby. We got it. He fucked Abby.
Before I moved to her house and everything. It wasn't during me staying with the camper or nothing. It was before that.
That's when his house was shitty? You knew the house had dog shit.
To that motherfucker.
You knew it had dog shit. Oh my God. We got him, guys. We're going to go back. We're going back. We're going to let this shit ride.
First, this is a screen. No, we'll start here.
I think I should go back. Yo.
Hold on.
Yo. Hey, I know. Hey, that's what I know who it is.
Damn.
Hey, SOS. Hey, what do you want? I'll say you anything, bro. Would you like some hash? Would you like some dab? Would you just like the $5 cash app to you? Which one? I don't give a damn. I'll spend more money shipping you some shit than I would rather give you some more shit.
That's so many.
We got him. We got him, guys.
Okay, here we go.
Yo, he talked so much bad about Abby and then turned around and was fucking the bitch.
And 1,230 videos and 3 false domestic violence cases against me that my lawyer retrieved, and Macomb County gave me a lawyer for.
This is crazy. Channel 2 talking about y'all wish I could get the vagina he's getting. He's getting junkie vagina. This nigga's hitting junkie vagina. Right? So hey, SOS, you gotta get in contact with me personally. Oh, that's not my phone. I'm gonna look around crazy. That's not me calling him, guys. I'll let y'all do that right now.
That's one of my YouTube stalkers calling me.
You gonna say it's me?
This is him talking to me in Abby's account, right?
Channel 2. Chad is crazy. He talked so much shit. He said the bitch had so much dog shit. Hold on.
I don't know.
We're gonna pause this video. I'm gonna give y'all a video from what Channel 2 was talking about Abby, how dirty Abby is, all right? Y'all ready for this? All right. So, we're going to share this tab instead. Listen to what he has to say about Abby. Y'all ready? Come on. This should unmute tab. Hold on. This is what he got to say about Abby, guys. Let me shut up. He said, answer the phone.
Will do. I ain't trying to get y'all show in rush. I gotta get ready, but I wanted to talk about this real quick.
I'm about to slow this video down. It's already 3 minutes long. We're not gonna slow it down. It's already sped up.
What's up, Dre, my baby? Man, let me tell you, Dre. I'm cutting my hair right now because I gotta go get the two chicks work with me and shit. I gotta go pick them up. They want to hang tonight, so I gotta get cleaned up. But I went over there today because my boy Ben, the one that did the dog stab, and he wants to buy Abby's house.
Abby's house.
Go look at the house today because he was gonna cash out for the house, right? So we over there. We out in the front yard. I tell her daughter, that's where I go to get the keys to the camper. I say, hey, go in my camper and go get my laptop home. She's all, we don't need that key. The locks popped off of it, blah, 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 blah. And then they started giving me a whole bunch of bullshit of when it happened, how it happened. I said, oh, so y'all don't tell me that my camper got broken into? Y'all just gonna let it be like that? For real? Okay. You just don't know. My plan today was going to get the girls to go get that bitch ass whooped. The girls wait right now. We picked them up to take them over there to mollywop that bitch.
He was gonna get Abby ass whooped. Remember that? This is the same dirty ass hoe he was just talking about. He had on the panel.
Dre, I told her, I said, bitch. I know they did it. I said, bitch, you don't realize how much my life is in shambles fucking with you in this camper in your yard and the fucking fact that you never applied for those lots for me. You should not have nowhere in your mind where you should be fucking with my shit. You abandoned this camper months ago. I said, well, that's the case, bitch. You abandoned this house 12 years ago because your house worse than my motherfucking camper. Ben think they living in my camper because their house is full of dog shit again. We went to go buy the house and she said, you don't want to go in the house full of dog shit. She won't clean the house up and sell that bitch.
So isn't this the bitch you just fucked, but you fucked her though? You fucked this same dirty ass bitch. You fucked this nasty, dirty ass, dog shit smelling ass bitch. And then you turned around and brought her on a panel yesterday to try to talk shit about Amanda. There you go.
To the new people here, excuse me, I'm in a rush. I'm cutting my hair because I gotta go get my female friends. I just wanted to fucking vent for a minute. Fuck you anything. They always pops up. I've been over the page. See, it's there. It's always there. I got things all up in my body. The baby. See that?
This is channel 2. Say, let me shower. He said, let me finish.
No, I got the laptop. That's the baby.
He wants to finish. He's jacking his dick.
But there's nothing missing. Which I respect the fact that they sleeping in my camper. They could have told me that. Everything in there still. My sound bar from my stereo, my TV system, everything's still in there. My laptop is in my truck now.
This over here is a Bella conversation.
Look at land-based houses. If I'm going to fix up somebody's house, I might as well be fixing my own fucking house up. Especially with landlords hounding me for rent money and I'm still putting all my money into his fucking house. I've been avoiding 2 females, right? Because they stress me out a little bit. But now I'm going through shit today that they give me energy today. They want to see me bad than motherfucker. I need their energy, goddamn. They living in there. Listen, they wouldn't go in the house and show the house is selling. She said the house nasty as fucking dog shit everywhere. She started giving excuses for it. I said, ain't no motherfucking excuse for this shit. You want a man to do the same shit, keep making excuses for y'all being lazy, trying to do it fucked up. Y'all are fucked up. Y'all are fucked up, fucked up, fucked up.
Yo, I'm just saying, like, you just talked all that shit about Amanda. Hold on, let's get past all this. Here, I'm gonna get past all of this. Let me share this tab instead. We seen all the screenshots. Fuck the screenshots. Let's get back to this.
Any credibility from me and try to see how fucked up I am, but nothing's wrong with her.
You're not gonna get me, buddy. You're done, bud. Hey, look at this nigga. What? I haven't done shit and I feel like I'm fucking. What? What is this thing? Yo, what the fuck? Hey, yo. Yo, what did this nigga just say? I haven't done shit and I feel like I'm fucking. Right. Fucking what?
All what y'all just read.
Channel 2?
They together right now. With him knowing that I was doing things to his wife that she didn't let him do, they together right now.
Listen,
I'm crazy
was with her after you knew that she had.
Every time y'all think you got something, I'm going to show you that it's not the truth. It's not
you
the
had
truth
a dick
at all.
in her mouth. Remember
y'all
that?
keep wanting to run with these goddamn narratives and shit. Does she still
remember, he had a dick in her mouth, and then you went back. You took her back, right? And then you tried to put her in the house.
That's not mental issues or anything.
That's you, bud. You do got mental issues.
As anything that I can I have any more evidence? He deleted the dick pic he showed me. He sent me a picture of her sucking his dick. Faggot.
He said kids are in bed. It's relaxed time for this bed, Dad. Hey, you know what? I already got a bowl pack. So what's good? Y'all want to smoke? Let's smoke. Oh, no, I will turn on the camera, and I got my And then I got my shower cap still on because I wash. I just came out the
I wonder
shower.
how many clips of that's gonna be on the internet. Well, people.
All right, we're gonna hit this ball together.
Is anything that I said that he didn't say about her?
Hey, take a hit with me.
Triflingness, her food problems, and all the shit that I told you that I dealt with from this toxic ass bitch, and I tried to fucking help her and her kids, and she didn't want to help. She didn't want to change. She didn't want to grow up. She didn't want to do shit. She'd rather have that same toxic ass lifestyle where she can't be stable. She's homeless every couple months, running back to her mama begging for help. Make it make sense.
You have a good night, Monkey.
Show how she living right now. Show her situation.
Shout out to you in that last giveaway you had.
Show her come up since she left.
Hey, y'all go sub up. If y'all like content, I mean, we need content. Y'all go look at some of these niggas that's on my chat.
And everything that these people doing, and people say, why are they doing this and this and that? And I keep saying these people fucked up and mentally ill. And not all the narcissistic shit he's talking about is because I got a whole bunch of feeds on my Facebook about narcissistic ways when it comes to like relationship problems, because I dealt with Miss Woods. My narcissistic post was about Miss Woods, and then it was about Miss Woods and Amanda. And he's saying, you got all this shit on here about the shit, and you still don't see what you're dealing with. That's what he was saying. So you keep fucking, you got all these posts about narcissistic ways, but you're not reading what the fuck Amanda is. I fucked up Abby one time. And that was before I moved to her house and everything. It wasn't during me staying with the camper and nothing. It was before that. It was before I came around to that motherfucker.
You knew she was smart.
I ain't ashamed of it. I don't lie, I'm a dick. And surprisingly, Abby had some good vagina. Even when
you were surprised that Abby had some good vagina. Let's play that back, guys.
I moved there with her. This is before I lived there.
Listen to this.
And surprisingly, Abby had some good vagina. Even with a condom on, she had some good vagina. And surprisingly, Abby had some good vagina. Even with a condom on, she had some good vagina. With a little trifling nasty ass.
With her little nasty ass. Trifling nasty ass. That nigga, boy. So he was fucking the whole family too? So he fucking the whole family too?
What's up, Dad's tent?
He came from me. Awesome. Yo.
I fucked her on my couch at my old house for about 2.5 minutes.
For two?
I didn't fuck her.
You fucked her for 2.5 minutes? That boy a minute man.
Trying to find out if my dick went in Abby.
Hold on. Yeah, let's listen to this again. I'm turning this all the way up.
I don't lie, I'm a dick. And surprisingly, Abby had some good vagina. Even with a condom on, she had some good vagina. With a little trifling nasty ass. But I didn't know how nasty it was until I moved there with her. This is before I lived there. Before I moved my camper there. What's up, Dad's tent? Y'all gonna chime in to find out if my dick went in Abby?
Yeah, you blocked your dad's it. I don't see you.
I fucked her on my couch at my old house for about 2.5 minutes. I didn't fuck her. I fucked her, but I didn't fuck her.
How the fuck you not here, Dad's it? 2.5 minutes, my nigga. He fucked her for 2.
Chime in to find out if my dick went in Abby.
Hey, wait, hold on, guys.
I fucked her on my couch at my old house for about 2.5 minutes. I didn't fuck her. I fucked her, but I didn't fuck her.
Oh, Dad said you need $5, bro. I got you. I got you, brother.
He fucked her too. He was fucking her in her car in the driveway. He fucked her crackhead cousin too.
So y'all both.
He said he was fucking her until she found out she was a crackhead.
Now she a crackhead. I thought she was a meth head. Now she a crackhead. Which one is it?
The fucking part ain't the problem. The problem is Amanda them popped up trying to fucking slander my name like she got room to talk about anything. And I said that from the get-go and y'all didn't want to hear that part, right? I'm not ashamed.
Yeah, he is though. Hey, Monkey, he is.
And the reason I did it was curiosity and she needed some money. She always got money from me. I gave her money like 3 times and she said she was in a bad situation. I said, I just can't keep giving you money. You're going to have to do something.
Oh shit!
She
This
wanted
is
to fuck me
hilarious, my nigga. The dog shit on the floor.
Like I looked out for her before I even fucked her. And she made a habit of like I was a bank, like I was the ATM of that guy.
Yo, he don't
said,
know
nah,
that
this shit
we
out
are
of
the
control.
ones that's giving him content. Like we just making him talk. If I keep saying, yo, go over there and go ask this nigga this shit, I'm gonna go do it, right? And then he's gonna keep going. Yo.
And I told the man that I fucked Abby in the beginning of us talking. So if it came out,
I see the shit.
I don't hide shit, sugarcoat shit, lie about shit. I let him know off the get go. Just so you know, in case it pop up anytime soon, I did smash Abby one time. That's only how it came out pretty much, is because I told Amanda before it can come out any other way. And Tone found out because he had Abby's messenger. And Abby was talking about it because she was like obsessed with me. That's why she started doing all the shit she was doing. She was mad that I hooked up with Amanda. And she left a message saying that me and Amanda was supposed to fall in love. I'm supposed to be hers.
They wasn't, so the whole so the crack sisters, I'm not gonna say Amanda's a crackhead, all right? But you saying the way that you're making this seem like, right? So between the crack sisters, you had two cracks, you fucked them both, so you fucked them so good that they fell in love, right? So how good do you got a fucking crackhead for them to fall in love? Crackhead to be thinking that, you know, they got ADD, they'll forget about you.
Even with the Derek situation,
they go to the next thing.
Find a reason to shoot me.
So for you to keep two supposed crackheads and kids together, and all kind of
shit, acting like a fucking maniac. So yeah, I wasn't about to go across the street and get shot to get a goddamn outfit out the camper. I mean, that's a possibility. I might have a little sense. You know?
He didn't want to go across the street and get shot for an outfit. Let's go back, guys.
Derek got a permit for his guns and think he got a.
Let's hear that part.
Even with the Derek situation, Derek was trying to figure out or find a reason to shoot me. He didn't want to fight me. I kept on telling him to put the guns away and come holler at me like a man. He was pulling guns on kids and all kind of shit, acting like a fucking maniac. So yeah, I wasn't about to go across the street and get shot to get a goddamn outfit out the camper. I mean, that's a possibility. I might have a little sense, you know.
What?
Derek got a permit for his guns and think he got a license to kill. He done pulled a gun on 3 of their neighbors on that.
It's not y'all a while, Dre. That nigga is telling you everything. He fuck Abby. All right, so hey Dre, let me ask you a question. You remember when his camper was over at the spot over at Abby shit, right? You remember when his shit was over at Abby shit? And he kept talking so much down on Abby, and like he knew Abby from because she stayed down the street from him, and blah 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 blah. And that, but he never used to, you know what I'm saying? Like he didn't really talk to her, or fuck with her because she was the white girl on the block or whatever. You remember that shit? And like everybody used to go over there and go chill. But he was like, she's a meth head, and she's a known meth head in the neighborhood. And she had needles running down the driveway. And then he talked about now he brought her back up. He brought her on panel yesterday. And then he was telling everybody, like, yo, look, she can tell you about Amanda. And I'm like, yo, something's not right. How come Abby's so quick to jump back into this shit? And then so today, we reading the text messages, right? The text messages say, hey, Derek about to find out that you and Gabby fucked. And I'm like, Gabby, take the G off. That's Abby, right? Let me find out that Abby, he was fucking the whole family. He was fucking the crackhead family. You ain't hearing it right. He fucked Abby, turned around and fucked Amanda, and he just said, Abby texted him and just said, y'all was never supposed to get together. We were supposed to be falling in love together. Wait! What kind of dick that you got? You got crack and meth heads and dope heads addicted to it. And I'm not saying, I don't know. I can't say, because listen, there's no proof that Amanda is a dope head. But there's, from Channel 2's mouth, this shit here is crazy. Because he came at me for he saying that I was fucking the whole family. And right now, it's showing that this nigga is this what you doing? I've been saying that he's been projecting. He's been projecting a lot lately. Like he's been saying shit about everybody else's and what everybody else been doing, but it's really what he's been doing. So now we got. Hey, so look, John, we just came to a realization what was going on in the situation. Can you just say this right quick? Like you remember when you had yesterday? I don't know if it was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. He brought a bitch up on this panel, and he was trying to he was using this lady, her cousin, the girl that I was talking to, Amanda, his ex, that she gave me all the information on this nigga. He tried to use her to say, hey, Wooty Wop. But I was saying to myself, like, damn, how come Abby, it was supposed to be Abigail, how is Abby so, like, ready to back Channel 2 up? You know why? Because her and Channel 2 used to fuck. And it came out, yeah, Abby the drunk. Yes. Is there proof? He showed a video. This is the proof, though. To me, I don't know how else, where else, and when else this is supposed to happen. Ain't nobody diabetic. How you got needles in the gutter, like the when your water runs down from your driveway down to the street corner to the curb, and then because she remember when he said she took the water hose from him and just had the water drop running down the driveway, and he recorded the water running down the driveway, and it was needles. It was needles. It was real deal needles in the water that was running out of her driveway. So, yeah, I mean, who else? Unless it was Channel 2's needles. Y'all think Channel 2 shooting up dope? He definitely got the veins for it. He definitely got the veins for it. Jesus stuck up for the junkies. We're stuck up. What kind of stuck with a needle? Hey, let me let you know something, Dre. I pray you ain't never talked to Shorty. Shorty said Channel 2 D fuck up to the max, my guy. To the Mizzy max. You hear me? It's not, I mean, let me get back to Abby. Abby and Channel 2. You know what I'm saying? The Channel 2 situation.
I brought up the subject. Wasn't nobody typing in here until I got done showing screenshots. I
No,
created the subject.
no, nobody typed in here until I said, hey,
I haven't done shit. I feel like I'm fucking.
Ain't nobody type over there until I said, ask these questions. Let's get that right.
This motherfucker said I read too much shit. I'm implicated now. That's the chick that tried to come on Dr. Trichomes and give videos and conversation.
She wasn't. She was asking me for more information. She tried to spare you, but you kept talking about
her husband going through. I don't know how long you was here, Hobo, but I had at least 10 conversations about her being a dope head, a cokehead, a crackhead, and all kind of shit of her husband saying it. But I'm wrong for saying it. I'm wrong for saying, damn, I see signs that she smoked dope. And out of everything else, I forgot that he talked about it so much until I was reading it with y'all. Now, if I got some newcomers, we can read some more. We can read it all over again if you like, just in case you missed it. But I'm pretty sure somebody didn't clip it, and they're gonna have a goddamn slide that's gonna last for about 15. No, it's gonna last for about 23 minutes. Because I just showed a good 30 motherfucking screenshots at least. Out of everything I was sitting there thinking about, was talking about. I said, man,
I can't stick up for fucking Abby.
Talking to me in a text message on my
Abby, if this dog shit. I heard. Listen, this is the thing.
And some of the shit
I've heard Channel 2's kids on his live saying that Abby had dog shit up to the fucking. It was dog shit stains all the way up to the light switches and the doorknob, and that they were scared to take pisses and shits inside Abby's home. And I'm just saying. We've heard Channel 2 say, "Oh, Amanda had a whole shitload of roaches," but we never seen inside Amanda's house or to know of it to have a whole bunch of roaches, have we? If you don't like, I want y'all to try to put that type of shit together. Channel 2, he keeps all of these other pictures and all of this other fucking screenshots. But why isn't there any screenshots stating that her house was full of fucking roaches? That he had to spend 10 days or whatever spraying and duct taping the whole shit. And he definitely did think she was a man. I can say that. I seen that one. I don't know. I didn't really stare at the fucking the messages too long. But hey, I think Dre, I think you need to sub up to that gay channel too. Cause if you sub up to that gay channel too, and then you'll find out. Yeah, most likely he's gonna post it to see if it's true. It is Taco Tuesday. R.I.P. Jimmy Cliff dead? No. Hell no. You gonna let me go grab my phone, bro? Jimmy Cliff dead? Jimmy Cliff dead, dog? Yeah. That's crazy, doc, bro. I didn't know he died a couple of days ago. It was 2 days ago. He was 81. How come I never heard of that? I told you it's gonna make me look that shit up, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna end my show today with some Jimmy Cliff music. But first, let's get to live because he talking crazy right now.
I got today, I threw my phone against the wall. And like I said,
He threw his phone against the wall today?
It made it, so I'm able to pick up a bag and go hustle it.
Listen, yo, we got so mad he throwing the phone against the wall.
I'm postal. I snapped earlier today with weed. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm at a point now that I'm overwhelmed with stress and shit. So when I got the bad news that I got today, I threw my phone against the wall. And like I said, I don't do shit like that. My temper is bad, and I've been holding it back for years. And when I got the information today, I took my fucking $1,100 phone and slapped it against the wall of a brick wall. And luckily, I got a $100 case on my phone because my phone didn't break or fucked up or nothing. But I threw the shit out this motherfucker. And when I did that, everybody that was around me got the fuck away from me. When I got my car into my truck, started driving for
nah. Hey, listen, I gotta escape. He said, "Hey, listen now. Now listen, Sammy. It is all hearsay, right? It is, but Channel 2 talk shit about Amanda and Abby, but only show the shit about Abby. So if that made now you see what I'm saying. He ain't really show no shit about Amanda, just some text messages. Amanda had to show what it was like inside their household with Channel 2. Man, Abby, we never knew that Channel 2 fucked Abby. We never knew Channel 2 fucked Abby. And now he say he fucked her, and then after he fucked her, he's called her a dirty meth head crack whore, had needles running down her driveway. Shit, the kids saying this shit up the walls. I ain't never hear the kids say that. I heard the kids loved Amanda. And they liked Amanda and her Amanda kids. Now Channel 2 said that I heard it from the kid's mouth when he was in his camper. See, that's the difference. You keep trying to say that it's like I got like this moral, like I got bias, but it's not a bias. I'm going by what you heard from the other kid. When you heard from his kids, them kids ain't gonna lie. The kids say that Abby house had dog shit. They were scared to go in that lady house. It stunk real bad. But they was going to go do something. But the kids, though, was going to go chill at Amanda's house when Channel 2 was buying them pizza and shit. Oh, you forgot? Did you forget about that? She did. Yeah, when the kids were spending the night at Amanda's house, that's the night Channel 2 paid Amanda $50 so he could go fuck on Abby. No, that's not. It's they did. They definitely do want a mom, and it's sad that he has to bring her through. He has to bring those kids through other children that's around their age, and then they can't even think. They can't even they can't even perceive the thought to call that lady a mom.
Listen, smart or not, my temper coming out. And I ain't had no temper in a very long time. And with all the shit that I've been going through in the years I've been going through it, if my temper can get loose, it's a bad dude for a lot of different situations that people ain't used to me having a temper for. In a way, I want it to come out. Because if my temper come out, I got a fucking attitude and I'm going to show people what the fuck what I can do, how I am for real. Because people think I'm passive as fuck, but really I've been trying to hold a damn monster back. I've been trying to lay back and chill, and then life is getting too fucking unnecessarily fucked up. And so my temper that happened today made me sit and reflect on some shit. I already been thinking about it since it happened. Ain't nothing wrong with my phone though. I got an OtterBox. That OtterBox out cold. If I could make a fucking video, a picture of a goddamn spokesman for that damn OtterBox, goddamn that bitch out cold. Let me tell you, when I was younger, I used to fight and black out and beat the shit out of people. I bit a dude cheek off. Right, I had a fucked up.
You bit a dude cheek off. It got to the point. Wait, listen, yo, this nigga is tripping, dog. What type of bath salt you on? You say you got a bad temper that you black out, you bite nigga cheeks, bro. What you see? You said that you was on drugs. That's some drug addict shit right there. I don't give a fuck what the fuck did you just say? Like for real. This nigga say he bit a nigga cheek off.
I did it in fights. Like I didn't know what I was doing in the fight. Like I'm thinking I hit the dude once or twice, and really I beat the shit out of him, did some wild shit unnecessarily. And then once it happened a couple times, everybody's like, dude, you ain't have to do all of that. Listen, I said, man, why y'all trip? I hit that man like 3 times. It's like, dude, you beat the shit out that boy. Woo, woo, woo. And I ain't believe it, right? Because I black out. And I ain't got like that in a long time because I got scared that I was going to end up in prison. So I started telling myself I had to calm the fuck down before I end up locked the fuck up.
That nigga just said he bet a nigga cheek off. Let's back this up. That word vested.
Let me tell you, when I was younger, I used to fight and black out and beat the shit out of people. I bit a dude cheek off. Right, I had a fucked up attitude and temper, fucked up. And when it got to the point that I started doing wild shit and didn't know I did it in fights, like I didn't know what I was doing in the fight. Like I'm thinking I hit a dude once or twice, and really I beat the shit out of him, did some wild shit unnecessarily. And then once it happened a couple times, everybody's like, dude, you ain't have to do all of that. Listen, I said, man, why y'all trip? I hit that man like 3 times. It's like, dude, you beat the shit out that boy. Woo, woo, woo. And I ain't believe it, right?
How you gonna only remember 3 punches out of a fight throughout the whole fight?
And I ain't got like that in a long time because I got
scared. That's no way. It's either you black out, you don't remember shit, or you remember the fight. Stop it, nigga. You see, this is what I'm talking about. This nigga be lying, bro.
Now, this the thing is, it's a lot of people know who I am. Like they know I got hands and they know I'm out cold. There's a few people that's still around me. They know I'm out cold.
No.
Even Doug and everybody know I'm out cold. Like
no, they don't.
People don't fuck with me because Doug say that's who taught me how to fight. That's who taught me how to wrestle. That's who taught me how to do this. That little nigga strong as fuck, right? Everybody in certain conversations they say the same shit.
There we
right?
go.
But I don't act like an asshole. I don't act like I'm temper. You know.
Yo, John ain't got no muscles, but you be strong as fuck. Yo, John ain't
tried me and I snap, and they ain't really ready for my little ass to snap. I'm gonna piece them up quicker than they even fucking imagine. And the thing about my temper is that what happened today,
I believe it too.
I can't have too many more disappointments. And on everything,
I believe this too.
The energies kind of sense that shit, right? Because after that shit happened, a lot of shit changed real quick. Like when I got phone calls, money came, all kind of shit came. Like let's say, like something caught me. When I tell you something caught me, it's because I was at a point that I was about to go fucking ballistic. And next thing you know, my phone and emails and all kind of shit started chiming, and certain shit started coming from different directions that I wasn't expecting. That I was expecting. It changed. It calmed me down for the day. Even the people talking to me, they already know I had snapped. So they call me and say, everything, you feel better now, sir? Everything gonna be all right. Because I was on tilt. I was on tilt with a lot of different people today. Conversation wise, it's people that I talk to on the normal about certain things. And my conversation and personality ain't what they're used to today. And they realize, like, yeah, maybe today they talk about this. Dad's tip. That argument, that situation that y'all watching is edited. Y'all don't know what the fuck was going on and what escalated.
It's not
and what
edited.
started
It's
it.
just
Ask this:
came apart.
why did she know to record? She got me arguing and yelling at the kids because she said certain shit to bring the kids involved into our argument while she was ready to record. Now, why would we be standing there and she ready to record? That was a setup. She orchestrated the whole situation. She brought my kids into an argument between us and put them on blaze in the middle of us going a head-to-head argument, a heated argument. I don't have to defend myself, but the shit that was said before she started recording triggered the situation. And she said some off the wall shit involving my daughters, and my daughters were standing there fucked up. And they wasn't just crying because of me. They was crying because Amanda hurt their feelings. I'm telling y'all, Amanda had more damage that night than I did. Amanda played that role good. If y'all could read the text messages of her husband saying that she records shit and document shit with recording of him fighting and hitting her, how the fuck did she know to record her about to get hit? Because she set it up. She toxic as fuck. The police don't even look at it like, how the fuck you know to get your phone ready to get hit? Because you about to make it happen. And she was trying to record me hitting her because she was trying to trigger me. That's why she was recording, because she was trying to get me to hit her so she could put me in jail so she didn't have to leave this house and I'd be in jail. Y'all don't get that. My daughters was crying because she brought them into a fucking adult argument. While she's sitting in my house saying some outlandish shit to me, trying to get me to put my hands on her. And the only how she shut the fuck up is I socked the couch by her, and the couch started rocking back and forth, and she realized she didn't want that. And I kept on telling her, if I put my hands on you, you ain't gonna be ready. No matter what your other baby daddies and anybody else that fucked you up, you ain't gonna be ready for this. I'm telling you, stop leaving the fuck alone. And she wouldn't leave me the fuck alone, so I socked the couch she was sitting on, and the couch went rocking and sliding and moving and shit. And it's a big ass heavy couch, and her eyes got big and said, "I'm getting
How
away
she
from
was
you."
she messing?
I said, "Yeah, I bet you are." And she started making phone calls and got the fuck on. Because no matter how mighty she thought she was, when she saw that couch rock back and forth with her on the couch, she realized this little nigga got something. I'm not worried about that shit, man. I know how the conversation happened and everything else. I don't give a fuck about my daughters crying. That shit is fucking, they need to sometimes, first of all. Second of all, they wouldn't have been crying if Amanda didn't bring them into the fucking situation. I put that on God.
What dinner's good, what?
She Amanda. She knows she a fucked up parent, and she trying to make somebody else look like the fucked up parent. She can't do that. Her kids know she a fucked up parent. Yeah, everybody around her knows she a fucked up parent. She just fucked up a parent.
Hey, he ain't gonna say it. She never said it, so I can't tell you that.
You understand? When I moved in Amanda's house, her kids didn't have beds.
She never said
I went and got box springs and mattresses from one of my customers that she was getting rid of them. So I brought them to Amanda's house. I put a full-size mattress in the boys' room, and I gave the girls box springs for the mattresses. They slept on the floor.
I told you I had a fucked up past, bro.
Or they slept on the couch, huddled up together on the couch before I got there. And then after I got there, I started buying sheets because none of the beds have sheets. And I have a pet peeve about sleeping on mattresses.
So what?
I think it's the most disgusting thing in the fucking world.
But you still dealt with her. After all these red flags that you seen.
You read that she bought food and
you
she don't
still fucking her.
Bad. Her husband said that. I said that already too. I told her refrigerator was black and fucking moldy and nasty.
And you was still with her. It don't matter. Once you seen that she turned around.
When any other temperature full blast, she had a goddamn freezer because the refrigerator froze everything too. You couldn't put no fruits or vegetables or nothing in that motherfucker.
I want you to hear this though. Listen to what he's saying though.
Child Protective Services. She had Child Protective Service case and they closed it. They closed it, and I watched this bitch stand in the middle of that house and take interviews with her about her case with bugs flying and crawling all around that bitch. And none of the shit cleaned up, nothing changed, nothing arranged, nothing. She didn't even try to facade the show for the goddamn worker. She don't give a fuck. No. You understand? Listen, hobo, and you'll know what I'm talking about. I took the silver duct tape, the silver shit, the shiny shit with the sticky rubber padding type shit on it, the real sticky shit that you tape on duct tape that won't come off, that you put on the ductwork. I took that and taped it around door frames and kitchen counters and shit. And every fucking week, them bitches was cluttered up with roaches. Like you couldn't catch another roach. That was one of my exterminating tactics to get the roaches turned down on that house. And I had them almost beat.
But
right when I had them almost beat, everybody in the house
if she was that dirty, you knew this.
Garbage all fucking falling over in the kitchen, dirty dishes, everything. She tapped out and didn't want to keep the kitchen clean. And the house went right back to being fucking infested, bigger than worse than it was originally.
Hey, that sounds stupid. The freezer was too full.
I don't know if you read the text
but
message
yeah,
of her husband.
they got
about
food
roaches.
in there.
And he said motherfucking roaches in there when he left. Yeah, I know they was, and you ain't do shit to knock them down either. Neither one of y'all did. That house is fucking nasty. And you said she was there for 2 years, and she said she was there for like 8 months. I don't know which one to believe. If she was there for 2 years and didn't clean shit up in that house, she'd need her ass whooped. If she was there for the 8 months that I know of and didn't clean that house up, she need her ass whooped. When I say it was like crust all around every border and trim line of that house, it was like a fade in every fucking floor line, every damn border line and against a wall anywhere. There was about a half inch to an inch worth of dirt crust. Everything else didn't have it because the feet took it.
Channel 2, you want us to show you want to see what your inside of your house look like?
Everything else, that bitch is sick.
Your house is dirty, nigga. Your house is dirty. You tried to shit on your daughters and show them.
That's why I kept on telling him. She had me a little bit.
Upstairs is like downstairs. As above, so below.
Right, so she slick with her shit. Like before,
he never take no lying and shit. That's what I'm saying. Why he lying? That's why. See, that's what I'm saying. Though, listen. Why you jumping on her side?
Attachment to her that's different than
why you jumping on her side?
Mine was not like his. You know what I'm saying?
How you know her house was clean?
Pretty much, right?
That's what he kept saying about Amanda. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He was dating Amanda. He wasn't dating Abby. He fucked Abby, but he was
not
dating
having another man in it. And I ain't the first person he had to
deal with. He was fucking her with no rubber.
And he knows she fucking somebody. That's
this bitch is so dirty and so nasty. He was fucking with no rubber.
Now you imagine we was together for some months and he was going.
That's how dirty she was. He was like, "Fuck it, I'm just fucking with no condom."
The man was losing his fucking.
Yeah, she's so great. You know what I'm saying? The pussy's so good and so great, and she's so great. I'm gonna stick my dick in this bitch with no condom.
I don't know nothing about him for real. I don't know how he lived with when he.
That's what he said. He said he fuck every other bitch with a condom.
He had a nice little truck, and you know what I'm saying. Home.
The man had no condom though.
I know in a couple different ways. He took roaches.
Damn, son.
Like he said, the laundry had roaches crawling out of it on his.
Damn, son.
It was an old grandfather like clock.
Every bitch he had was a
he kept on asking for it back because it was his granddaddy's. And when we gave it to him,
every bitch he had was
right. He threw it in his brother's truck and took it home. I know the roaches infested the back of my truck like goddamn the truck was goddamn a tent. So I know inside that brother truck in the house, he done fucked them shit up. No matter what, every time them roaches was fucking crucial. I still see 1 or 2 in the backyard in here because the bitches coming out the backyard still trying to get warm. I left half my fucking belongings in my backyard since I lived here because I'm scared of the roaches.
Half of your belongings or your belongings? Did he say half of his baloney or his belongings?
Crucial. I still see 1 or 2 in the backyard in here because the bitches coming out the backyard still trying to get warm. I left half my fucking belongings in my backyard since I lived here because I'm scared of the roaches.
I don't know who say belongings like that, but it sounded like he said. It sounded like that didn't say he left half his belongings.
This house, sprayed this house, put roach pills and fucking lure them and poison them. I done went through hell because of that bitch.
Belongings. Belong.
These motherfuckers ain't no joke. They got a whole different breed over there because she bred them bitches. She bred them bitches to be used to light and everything. Like,
hey, you sound like that nigga saying baloney.
I was around roaches at my cousin's house and shit. You know, I grew up in a goddamn $650,000 house. Yo, never had no.
That's funny.
Coming out the backyard, still trying to get warm. I left half my fucking belongings in my backyard since I lived. Just coming out the backyard, still trying to get warm. I left half my fucking belongings in my back. Just coming out the backyard, still trying to get warm. I left half my fucking belongings in my backyard since I lived here because I'm scared.
I don't know what he said. Hey, Tuna, let me give you a wrench, bro. Let me give you a wrench.
I done bombed this house, sprayed this house.
He done bombed the house, sprayed the house.
Them. I done went through hell because of that bitch.
This house too? How'd you let her
sit back in the house? A whole different breed over there because she bred them bitches. She
bred them?
They used to light and everything.
She bred them and you loved them.
As a kid, I was around roaches at my cousin's houses and shit. You know, I grew up in a goddamn $650,000 house. We ain't never had no bugs. I grew up in the city as the first black family to live in the residence of that city. And then anybody that wanted to try and question that shit, y'all can look up 23 Millington, Pleasant Ridge, Michigan, 48069. 23 MILLINGTO.
We don't care about that house because every time you talk, hey, listen, Channel 2, you say you come from a rich household, a rich family. Listen, this nigga come from a rich family, a rich household. This nigga do all of this shit. He next to the mayor, the senator. You know what I'm saying? He rubbing elbows with millionaires. Every Arab he round. Every Arab nation type of people that's in his neighborhood in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? They millionaires. He rubbing elbow. Why you not rich? If you so out cold with everything you doing, why you not rich? Why you not doing better than most, nigga? Huh? It hits me. Like, I gotta think about some shit, right? Like, I really gotta think about some shit. Like, how come you been all this money and all this richness and all this rich shit and nigga, I know about I seen money and I did money and blah blah blah. You ain't got shit to show for it. You know what I'm saying? When I die, nigga, I'm not leaving my family no fucking debt, nigga. They got something to build on, nigga. What the fuck is? Let me let this play.
48069. That's my childhood home.
You live it
no
in.
matter what y'all think about me, I ain't been a nigga. I ain't been in the hood, and I ain't had this type of lifestyle.
You're not a nigga. You never been in the hood.
And I guarantee you, at least one or two of y'all motherfuckers gonna look up that address. And then when y'all look up that address,
one or two is one nigga in your
check. When I was a kid, the governor of the state of Michigan.
Governor? Oh, that's what it is.
I lived around the block from the governor.
The governor. You lived up the block from the governor.
My mom died.
Living up the block from the
died when I was 4. She couldn't talk enough.
Now I live up the block. I went from the governor block to the crackhead.
So as she was dying, she wrote to my grandma and told my grandma to make sure that me and my brother didn't end up with my dad, right? So my grandma took me and my brother in. My childhood was like Flowers in the Attic. If you ever seen that movie,
Flowers in the Attic. Flowers in the Attic.
Okay. My dad didn't do anything to try to get us, but he did change my name without telling us. He changed my brother's last name and changed my whole name.
Get connected.
As a kid, I was 4 or 5 years old, and he changed my name and got a social security card for both of us and wrote us off on his taxes as he worked at General Motors for 33 years, right? So as I grew up, went to school and shit, because my school record was already established, I grew up as an adult trying to get ID, and I didn't exist for the name that I grew up with, for my birth name, right? So every time I try to get a social security number, they say, you ain't know nothing coming up. That name don't exist. So when I was like 23, I walked in the social security office, said all the same information, came outside after I got a denial. I said, man,
true. I think you did that too. I don't think your family is none of your blood is your blood. If you say your grandma was kidnapped,
it's the same.
Hold on. Hey, this makes sense. This all makes sense now. Why he don't got a real social security number? Why he don't got a real fucking ID? You know why, guys? He was kidnapped. Channel 2 was kidnapped, bro. He ain't got no real paperwork on his life. He explained it to us, bro. He been telling us this shit. This shit been in plain eyesight. Yo. The flowers is in the attic. Was the kid, the person that, wait, he just said his birth name was different, right? So now I'm thinking, what, his grandma used to kidnap babies. You remember that? Yo! The nigga said that his grandma used to kidnap babies. Channel 2 just admitted he ain't got no social, no real ID, no birth, and his mama, supposed birth mother dead, but no, you know what I mean? God rest her soul. But what if that wasn't his birth mother? What was that? His grandmom's custody. Yo! This shit turns everything different. Why the family don't like him? Because he's not family. Yeah, my nigga. Every time he talk about like Auntie, remember Val? You remember Val used to come to his chat and shit? Hey, You remember when Val used to come and talk shit and shit, and he was like, "Oh, that's my adopted cut, that's my adopted sister, my adopted aunt, or my adopted this and my adopted that." He keep talking about how mom used to have all the adoption people coming. Grandma had all these. She used to get paid. That's why they lived in that house. Yo, it is kind of sad. Because then you get to understand the mind of this dude. Because what if he was really doing what grandma said he was doing? And they was really trying to protect or keep him because if he gets in trouble, as a child, they gotta answer for it. So why she keep kicking him out the house as he got older? Move on. Get up out of here. Yo, this is his words though. Yo, boy, these are some questions, my nigga. To who? Who he's gonna do the DNA testing to? His daddy? Is daddy and his fake mama? She dead. You think Channel 2 got the money to exhume her body? I don't think so. That shit crazy, man. Let's keep playing.
So I said all the same information for the parents and everything else, my birth and everything. And I said, but look up Roy Vincent Cameron. And ching, a social security number printed up, right? She gave me the print up, but I got to get more proof so I can get a social security card. So now I got a social security number, but I still can't do shit with that print up unless I got the authentic card. I can't get the card until I got more proof of my identity to be able to get more proof to get my identity. So at 22, 23, that happened. So from 22 to 23 to about 26, I still didn't get no ID, no nothing. I never had ID in my life because I can't prove who I am. I couldn't prove who I was with my birth name. And now I know my real name. I don't have enough.
Wait, your birth name, your real name, and what's in the name you got now? Now there's 3 different names you got? Whoa, wait. Can we back this up? Hold on. Cause this shit, hey, listen, I want y'all to listen to now. Think about what I just said and listen to this.
A chalkboard. So as she was dying, she wrote to my grandma and told my grandma to make
Hold
sure.
On, we're gonna go back.
Michigan 48069. That's my childhood home.
Listen.
No matter what y'all think about me, I ain't been a nigga. I ain't been in the hood, and I ain't had this type of lifestyle. And I guarantee you, at least 1 or 2 of y'all motherfuckers gonna look up that address. And then when y'all look up that address, I want y'all to look up Governor Blanchard because he lived around the block from me when I was a kid. The governor of the state of Michigan. I lived around the block from the governor.
From the governor.
My mom died when I was 4. When my mom died when I was 4, she couldn't talk enough. She died of pneumonia. She was in a hospital bed. She ain't had no voice or nothing no more. She was writing on a chalkboard. So as she was dying, she wrote to my grandma and told my grandma to make sure that me and my brother didn't end up with my dad. Right. So my grandma took me and my brother in. My childhood was like Flowers in the Attic. If you ever seen that movie or read the book, I had an evil ass grandma that had money. Okay. My dad didn't do anything to try to get us, but he did change my name without telling us. He changed my brother's last name and changed my whole name. As a kid, I was 4 or 5 years old, and he changed my name and got a social security card for both of us and wrote us off on his taxes as he worked at General Motors for 32, 33 years, right? So as I grew up, went to school and shit, because my school record was already established, I grew up as an adult trying to get ID, and I didn't exist for the name that I grew up with, for my birth name, right? So every time I try to go get a social security number, they say, you ain't know nothing coming up, that name don't exist. So when I was like 23, I walked in the social security office, said all the same information.
Hey, listen, this shit don't make no sense. The nigga just said his daddy changed his name without nobody knowing. I don't think you could just change a name without paying for that bitch. And it's kind of costly to change a full name. Like to change the full name of a child and then you change the last name of your brother, and then when it don't make no that this shit don't make no sense, guys. To me, it don't. Let's just listen.
Information came outside after I got a denial. I said, man, what if this man done changed my name? What if I'm a junior, right? And I'm sitting there wondering why my name don't pop up. So I'm saying I'm gonna go in there and say my name is the same, all the same information, but say my name Roy Cameron. So I said all the same information for the parents and everything else, my birth and everything. And I said, but look up Roy Vincent Cameron. And ching, a social security number printed up, right? She gave me the print up, but I got to get more proof so I can get a social security card. So now I got a social security number, but I still can't do shit with that print up unless I got the authentic card. I can't get the card until I got more proof of my identity to be able to get more proof to get my identity. So at 22, 23, that happened. So from 22 to 23 to about 26, I still didn't get no ID, no nothing. I never had an ID in my life because I can't prove who I am. I couldn't prove who I was with my birth name. And now that I know my real name, I don't have enough history of that name to say who I am, right? So that name just popped up out of nowhere as I'm a grown person. So at 26 or so, I was on probation. My probation officer, Linda, say, I keep telling you don't get a job, I got to violate you. And I keep telling her, I said, I can't get a job. She said, why not? Because I said, I can't get ID. I can't get a social security number. I can't get a social security card. I can't get hired. So at that point in time, her probation officer, Harry, he walked me to Social Security. Secretary of State, which is like the DMV to you.
Let me get through
Secretary of State in Michigan. So we go to the DMV.
Hey, do not use 90210. Hey, 90210 is fucking a show from Beverly Hills.
And he say,
the show is called Beverly Hills 90210.
He took a federal ID out, put on the counter.
He hit you with a motherfucking. See, that's how I know you. Everybody know
him saying that a federal employee.
You young as shit.
When I say my name is, I am that. So they took that and my social security number. She gave me an ID for the first time at 26 years old. Right, and that's because my
you just got hit with a Dawson's Creek
number, everything still just popped up, so I couldn't get credit. I barely could get it.
You just got hit with a Dawson's Creek
system. Okay, now my dad, he died like 15 years ago, but me and my dad had a love-hate relationship. I beat his ass like 3 times. I dislocated his back. I fractured his eye socket, and I broke his jaw.
God damn, Tuna ain't playing, boy. Piss.
I fractured his eye socket and broke his jaw.
Hey, how many times you fit in the fucking shopping cart?
And he fell out in the hallway of his apartment. I closed the door, was in there having sex. And I heard the ambulance outside, and I stopped. And I was fucked up and listening. She's like, what's wrong? I said, they out there for my dad. She's like, no, you didn't hit him that hard. And I was like, you keep doubting me. I keep telling you I hit hard to the son of a bitch. And this and that. My dad got fucked up. That's my dad.
Nobody said an idiot. They said you was young. If you didn't know.
I find out my dad at the hospital. I go see him. His whole face swelled up and wrinkled, and the surgery marks, and he all fucked up, right? Because he had to have surgery. So he's sitting there. The nurse said, "My dad said 3 or 4 guys beat him up and this and that, and they did him pretty bad." Blah 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 blah. And when the nurse turned around, my dad looked like a little sorry kid. Said, "You did this, right?" And it fucked me up, right? It made me feel like shit, even though my dad a piece of shit. He was a piece of shit. It made me feel like shit. So when I left the hospital, I left my car and got on the bus and took the bus to another county, to Oakland County. This is in Wayne County, Detroit. I took it to Pontiac, Oakland County, and went to the hospital, to the mental hospital. And I admitted myself in the mental hospital because I was fucked up for real, after seeing my dad and shit. So in the mental hospital, I told them what was going on and shit. So they admitted me. And then they had a meeting on me. And they say, they went to the meeting and I told them what I did with my dad and why I'm down and fucked up right now. So they had a group meeting, all the psychiatrists and the nurses and shit. They had a meeting saying, trying to figure out what my case was about. So I tell them everything with me and my dad. And they say, if he did that shit to his dad, either his dad a real small man, or this man got some abnormal energy and power type situation. He dangerous, right? So not knowing to me that they had this meeting and not knowing that they went down to the hospital to go interview my dad and seeing how bad my dad was and seeing my dad was like 5'10", I'm 5'6", right? So they went and see my dad, came back, had another meeting and concluded that I'm a danger to society. Like I don't need to be walking around in normal population because I'm capable of hurting somebody. So they still don't say shit to me. So one night I go to bed in the mental hospital. I go to lay down in my bed, and it's a court summons on my pillow saying that I'm going to court to prove my incompetency and see if I can be back out in civilization, or if I'm about to be getting shot with Thorazine, right? Now I'm laying in the bed with my arms behind my head, staring at the ceiling, thinking about, motherfucker, you done got yourself in some shit now. They try to keep your dumb ass. So I'm laying in bed. So how the fuck you gonna get about this?
How the hell you drive yourself to a mental hospital?
I don't think I'm gonna win in court because motherfucker, this is some real shit now. So I'm laying in bed thinking what I'm gonna do. Then I got into my Butterfly Effect, the movie. How he was in a mental hospital, he knew he had to get the projector and shit so he could get back to where he had to get to, right? So I'm running around that motherfucker in nurse's gown, hiding and ducking in the middle of the nighttime. I go and break into
This is
the
the psych
psychiatrist's
ward
office and sit
stories.
there in her desk for the night.
Psych ward stories.
She opened up the door, turned the light on. I'm sitting in her chair. She said, "Mr. Cameron, what are you doing here? How did you get in here? The door was locked." I said, "None of that is important. I think you need to have a seat." Right. So she sit down where the patient sit down. I'm sitting down where she sit down. She looking at me strange.
What the fuck? Listen to this nigga. He just walk in and run the place. That lady would have hit the panic button on your ass. Boy, shut up.
Tell me all the shit that they concluded and why I'm going to court. She said, "You have your chance in your day in court to, talk to the judge and to get the judge to decide what your fate is, pretty much." I said, "Huh." I say, "So I come here and I tell you, me and my dad had a fight. I feel bad about it, and now y'all trying to take my rights from me." They say, "Yeah, the condition of your dad and what happened to him, and how size of you and everything else, we really concerned that you able to really hurt somebody." I said, "I don't hurt nobody that they don't deserve to get hurt. I don't just fucking go around here." You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I can fight. I know I got shit, strength and shit. And my dad deserved it. In a way, I feel bad still, but he was pulling knives and scissors and all kind of shit on me for days, trying to rob me for dope. So me and the nurse going back, me and the psychiatrist going back and forth. I said, "Let me ask you a question." She says, "What's that?" I said, "If I told you I live at 188-331 DeQuinda Road, Detroit, Michigan, how would you feel about that?" She said, "Excuse me?" I said, "If I told you I live at 188-331 DeQuinda Road, how would you feel about that?" She goes, "Well, if you're a Wayne County resident, we can't get funding for you." I said, "Well, I'm a Wayne County resident." She goes, "So why did you come here?" I said, "Well, I came here because I felt like I get better treatment in Oakland County than Wayne County." She goes, "But we can't get funding for you." I said, "Knowing that, what do we do now?" So she went and had a conversation with the rest of the staff. He's
literally mental. He needs mental health.
Regardless, we got to have somebody come and sign
you out. He needs mental health. He needs to be in the psych ward.
I said, "No problem. Give me the phone." So I called my kid's grandma. My kid's grandma came and got me. So we sit down on the stairs, waiting for my kid's grandma to pull up outside.
That nigga like the Joker, right?
To pull up. I said, "You know what's fucked up?" She said, "What do you mean? Why you saying what's fucked up? What do you mean?" I said, "You know what y'all fucked up?" She said, "Why you keep saying fucked up?" The nurse said it like that, right? I said, "You want to know?" She said, "What?" I said, "If y'all really believe that I was that fucked up and that much of a risk out here, we shouldn't be sitting right here waiting for my ride. Y'all should have been contacting Wayne County and telling them to come get me. But now it's too late for that. And y'all didn't do the right procedures that you should do if y'all really believe I was that fucked up. But y'all was trying to get that dollar off of me. And that's fucked up." And then my kid's grandma pulled up right about that.
So yeah, your grandma pulled up, take you out to the insane asylum when you should have been sitting in there for the next 20 years. You probably would have never been touching little girls. You probably would have got a 16-year-old girl pregnant. Or preyed on a 16-year-old girl and they got her pregnant later on in life.
You say you asleep? Fuck you.
It's sad for him to sit there and to talk to him. So, he talked to how long he's been live? For over 2 hours. It's definitely been over 2 hours. I'm at an hour and 40 minutes.
Both my parents are dead. My mom died when I was 4, and my dad died about 15 years ago. But he ain't never really been a dad. My dad got the first time I whooped his ass. I was 22, I think, and it was about 3 years after my first son was born. Because when my first son was in my baby mama's stomach, I called my dad. I said, "Dad."
Wait, what? Hold on. Let's do some math, guys. Hold on.
Son, I said, "Can you be decent enough to help me get a vehicle so I can take care of my family?" And it was about 3 years after my first son was born. My dad got the first time I whooped his ass. I was 22, I think, and enough to help me get a vehicle so I could take. You say you asleep? Fuck you.
Hey, I'm sorry, I was muted. So this nigga was how old when he beat his daddy up?
So
How
both of my
old when he
parents are dead.
first
My
had his
mom died
first
when I was
kid?
4, and my dad died about 15 years ago. But he ain't never really been a dad. My dad got the first time I whooped his ass. I was
22.
22, I think, and it was about 3 years after my first son was born.
So you had your
Because when my
first son
first
at
son was in my
19.
baby mama's stomach, I called my dad. I said, "Dad, you ain't never did much for me all my life."
Whoa, wait. 22. He had his first baby at 19. How old was his baby mama? How old was his baby mama? His first kid. And then he said when the baby mama had the baby in the stomach. So wait, I'm kind of lost. The baby was born three years after, but yet the baby was still in the stomach. That's what he just said. The baby was born 3 years after. He was 21. He was 22. It was 3 years after his baby was born. So he was 19 when the baby was born. Hold on, I'm doing some this shit. So he was 19 when the baby was born. It was 3 years after he beat his daddy up. How old was the baby mama when he was 19? But he turned around and just said that the baby mama had the baby in the stomach. Let's rewind that.
My dad got the first time I whooped his ass. I was 22, I think, and it was about 3 years after my first son was born. Because when my first son was in my baby mama's stomach, I called my dad. I said, "Dad, you ain't never did much for me all my life." I said, "I'm about to have a son." I said, "Can you be decent enough to help me get a vehicle so I can take care of my family?" He said, "I ain't doing shit," and hung up. Now the thing is I already knew that was going to be his response. So before I had called him, I had already had my telephone numbers that I was calling after I talked to him already wrote down and in line. So as soon as he hung up, I called the IRS to report him for tax fraud, for collecting taxes
You
off of
hear
me
this shit?
and my brother for tax write-offs.
Yo,
All our
channel
lives
to
in
the
19.
feds. Channel 2 say, hey, Shotty, you gonna give me a car or I'm gonna report your ass to the feds. Soon as his daddy said, bro, I ain't gotta give you no fucking car. You your own grown man. You wanna have a kid, bitch? Be your own man. That nigga said, hey, hello? Yes. IRS? Yes. I would like to report fraud on my father. Yes. Yes. Uh-huh. Yes, on this guy right here, my dad. He didn't give me. No, fuck you. He didn't give me no fucking love. All right, so we're gonna report my father. yo, he been snitching since snitching was snitching, bro. Yo, did he just say what I just think he said? Did he just say that, or am I tripping? Let's play.
Hung up, I called the IRS to report him for. I called my dad. I said, "Dad, you ain't never did much for me all my life." I said, "I'm about to have a son." I said, "Can you be decent enough to help me get a vehicle so I can take care of my family?" He said, "I ain't doing shit," and hung up. Now the thing is I already knew that was going to be his response. So before I had called him, I had already had my telephone numbers that I was calling after I talked to him already wrote down and in line. So as soon as he hung up, I called the IRS to report him for tax fraud, for collecting taxes off of me and my brother, using me and my brother for tax write-offs all our lives and not even taking care of us and having shit to do with us. Because he had a social security number I didn't even have, and he was using that for his taxes at General Motors, where he worked and built Cadillacs for 33 years. Right. So I gave him enough information for him to look into it. So the first time I beat my dad ass, we sitting there and he said, my own son. So the fuck this man on.
So you called
My own
upstairs on
goddamn
your
son.
daddy 4 years before you, hey, listen, before
Why you
you
do that
whoop
shit,
his
Vincent?
ass. That's
I
what you
said, what the fuck
just
you talking
said.
about?
Hold
And he
on.
came
Because
launching
he
at me,
said
trying to
when
grab
his
me.
dad,
Talking
when he
about you reported me
said,
to goddamn IRS.
he said when the baby was still in his baby mama's stomach, but he said he whooped his dad's ass 3 years after. So he said he made that phone call to the IRS and he called his daddy. That was while the baby was still in his stomach. 3 years later, Channel 2 beats his dad's ass. You called it. Mm, let's figure this out.
He on the ground. And as he started getting up and waking up and trying to get off the floor,
Hold
right?
on.
He worked and built Cadillacs for 33 years, right? So I gave him enough information for him to look into it. So the first time I beat my dad ass, we sitting there and he said, my own son. The fuck this man up? My own son, my own goddamn son. Why you do that shit, Vincent? I said, what the fuck you talking about? And he came launching at me, trying to grab me, talking about you reporting me to the goddamn IRS.
How would you know?
So I beat him up. He knocked out. He on the ground. And as he started getting up and waking up and trying to get off the floor, my brother comes. He fucking with my brother and socked him and knocked him back out, right?
Hey, so no, wait, hold on. So you just out of nowhere, just mink the man up and said, my own son called the feds on me. And as soon as he said that, you just punched him for no reason. He didn't attack you or nothing. You just mink your daddy up, right? That's what you saying. This is the story. We're listening to this live. This is your story. It don't make sense. It don't.
So we left. I ain't talked to him for a while. And after that, come to find out,
Oh, and then your brother just jump in out of nowhere, didn't ask no questions. What happened? You just minked him up.
the IRS got him for $63,000 in back taxes. So they cooked his ass, right? And took money
That's
from
your
him.
carve
And
out.
he was mad. And so after I found out, I said, so tell me something, sir. Was it cheaper to help me buy a car or for the $63,000 situation that you could avoid it if you would have helped me buy a car? The only person or the only persons in this state is the only cousins and shit that I have that's still here is my Uncle EC and his kids, but we have no association with each other. My Uncle EC hated my dad and he hates me because me and his son are completely night and day. His son dumb and simple and fucked up, and I'm out cold with shit, right? Everything about me.
Were you out cold with shit? I bet you that nigga not living in the trap.
My cousins. But
I bet you none of your cousins living in the trap.
Not the cake, because when my dad died, we all went to Mississippi to bury my dad, right? My Uncle EC, a broke motherfucker, he ain't have no money. But when we down in Mississippi, he keep throwing money around like it ain't shit, right?
I thought he broke.
Talking about throwing money around.
So I thought he broke though.
$20 here, $30 there, and he just throw money around. I ain't really asked for the $20, but he'd give me $20 here and this and that, right? Come to find out, he got my dad's ATM card and he using my dad's bank account to act like he the man down there. Now the thing about that is I don't know how much money my dad had in his bank account, but my dad wasn't broke. And the thing about it is that I was a beneficiary for all my dad's money. So you were spending my money in front of me, acting like you was big shot, right? And trying to be an asshole at the same time.
How did your uncle in Mississippi get your dad's debit card in Detroit?
In Mississippi, I got aunts, uncles, cousins, all kind of shit down there. Big family. If anybody know who the Williams Brothers is, you wouldn't know hobo, but the Williams Brothers is a gospel group. They was the backup singers with Aretha Franklin singing to Obama when he became president.
Listen to how rich. Listen how rich his family is.
They all brothers. They live next door to each other down south, and they got a road with their last name. It's a road with all our last names crossing each other in the area. And that area, my family has 68 acres that nobody wants shit to do with. My cousins don't want shit to do with it. My aunts and everybody too old to even give a fuck about it. And all the heirs is people it belong to. So my cousins and their kids don't want shit to do with it. And don't nobody else want shit to do with it. As they get older and generation after generation, they get lost, right? It's just going to be gone to the state. So I'm trying to get down there so I can talk to the older people in the family that know all the access to shit so I can gain the power of the land and take care of it and take care of it for the family that might need it down the road. Like everybody in our family.
You just want it for yourself, not for the family down the road.
Family, you claim 2 acres of land. All my kids can get 2 acres each. So my sons already want to move down there, but now we got to fuck the relationship for the shady shit they did. But our original plan was going to be to get all our 2 acres next to each other, no matter if I could get all the land or not, but have like a little.
Nobody want to be around you.
All our land next to each other so we could do something with it. But at the same time period, don't nobody down there want shit to do with the land. So even if I don't get to claim all the land, I can maintain it, use it until somebody want to claim 2 acres. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be like the overseer of the land. Why don't nobody else want it? Ain't nobody else gonna want it. As long as property taxes.
Channel 2 trying to take over some shit that's never been his.
Raise cattle on it, fucking put houses on it, cabins or whatever I want. Oh, I get along with all my family.
Get in touch with the
this is the thing about my family in Mississippi. My family in Mississippi think I'm the smartest person in the world.
But you don't hear me
up. My country people is already. So when I go down there, I get phone calls on top of phone calls of people asking for shit, asking questions, asking if how to fix something, asking me to fix something. And every time they call me and they get an answer, last thing you hear, damn, they say you were smart. I didn't know you was that smart. You know what I'm saying? My family loves me. Because they got all dumb motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Nobody doing shit right down there. So when it come down to it, when I go down to the visit, I was down there for like 5 days last time, and I was bouncing around from aunt to uncle house and shit, fixing shit that none of my cousins, anybody gave a fuck to do for their aunties, their mamas, or anything else. I'm not from there. I'm from
you don't got shit to show for
my dad from there. I only about been down there
crazy.
2 times. And the last time I was down there to visit was like 12 years ago. When
12 years.
First started going through our little Rocky shit and was getting ready to split up. And we went through some shit and I moved down there. I went down there to move. And then she realized I was gone. And she started playing games with him. Like my daughters wanted me and shit. And my daughters asked me to come back home. So I came back home.
He real smart.
But when I'm down there, I feel like I got family for the first time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't never had family for real up here. I got family down there.
If I was so fucked up and dumb, and I'm so dumber than him, and everybody's so but beneath him and his IQ, how come is everybody else is living better than him? And his whole family.
Rivers and streams run through our yards and land.
I bet you, if you say Mississippi, I bet you half his family don't even speak. They can't even read or write. And they living better than him.
When I go back down there, I'm using the spring water. That spring water tastes so good, and I don't know why the fuck they made that shit happen, but they ain't about to control me. I'm going off grid, and I know too many springs. Almost every fucking land lot got a spring in it, right? My grandma's house had a spring, and that motherfucker had the best water you ever tasted in your fucking life. It's natural spring ponds down there, and it's ponds dug out down there that's got natural springs that water that fill them, and you can see straight through that shit.
Natural pond
down there like the ocean
that has spring water.
And some of the best.
No spring water travel down like the mountainside or the,
when I tell you my family,
the landscape side. I know because we got springs down there. We got some springs.
Let's go fishing. 6, 7, 8, 9
times. Springs, but in certain places where the water it does.
Me and my Uncle Randy, every time I down there, Randy got me like my dad's old brother. He was fucked up in the head, so you know he different.
Everybody in your family retarded.
Pick on Randy and take advantage of him. So when I go down there, I treat him to shit.
Listen.
And everybody always say, you love your Uncle Randy, huh? Because everybody pick on Randy and take advantage of him. So when I go down there, I treat him to shit and do shit for him that nobody else do. And he'll get mad. Like, say, from when last time I was down there, right? Randy, when he see me, he smiled. Every time from when I was a kid all the way to a grown man, I always looked out for my Uncle Randy. Uncle Randy was fucked up in the head because somebody slipped him a Mickey, and he was different. They got a check for him, and they always gave him the worst of the bummiest shit. They gave him roll-ups, and he don't wanted the roll-ups, like the cigarettes. They was packing cigarettes for him, right? And he could tell the difference, but they was tricking him by putting the roll-ups in the empty Newport box. But I go buy him Newports and shit. My Uncle Randy fished all day, every day, right? And he fished so much that the farmers around the house would shoot, like scare him off the land because he'd fish their ponds out. And if he fished the ponds out, the ponds would go bad, right? Because it'd lose their natural stability without the fish in there. So they
got no learning and living better than him.
So he done fished out ponds plenty of times to the point that people with the cattle farms and shit be chasing them off the land, shooting and all kind of shit. Now, I went fishing with my Uncle Randy, and we went fishing. I have a ride, and I get snagged or something. I said, I lost my hook and shit. He said, I got some shit in the tackle box. Is there something in there? He said, I got something in there. I open up the tackle box. It ain't nothing but a bobber, a piece of string with a hook on it, and like 3 weights. I said, Uncle Randy, ain't nothing in here I can use. Why you even bring this with us? You can't even use nothing on this. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I go to Walmart and load that motherfucker up for him. I put all kind of tackle and shit in there for him, right? My Aunt Lisa telling me I shouldn't do that for him and this and that. She mad. I said, don't tell me what to do with my money. You know what I'm saying? First of all, me and my Aunt Lisa don't really get along because I found something out about her that I'm not very happy about. Why everybody thinks I'm fucked up. We'll talk about that in a second too. So
He telling you everything while he was running.
So about 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, he'd go to the kitchen, grab something out the kitchen. Uncle Randy, so what's up? So want to go fishing? You want to go fishing? We can go fishing. You know what I'm saying? So we could get all the rides and shit together. Me and Uncle Randy be out the door. So my Aunt Lisa, somebody here is like, y'all going fishing, huh? Y'all already know we're going fishing. Me and Uncle Randy be out there. Uncle Randy take me through woods and all kind of shit, taking me all over the place going to fishing holes. My Aunt Lisa, like, you need to stop doing stuff for people. Them people, this and that. These people are my family. Like, say for instance, her son had pit bulls, right? And I kind of find out the pit bulls going around breaking horses' legs and peeling the face off the horses, eating the horse's face, right? So I go and buy them a big ass 50-pound bag of dog food. She told me I shouldn't have did that for her son's dogs. I said, I'm not trying to.
Yeah, I used to fishing up here.
I got this hungry ass dogs running wild as fuck.
Saginaw River.
I start feeding them when I'm there. You know what I'm saying? So and then my great uncle June, my uncle June, he cut everybody hair. He been cutting hair for years, right? He cut my hair every time I'm down there. Just
had a little ice shanty. I actually went up. I pulled up one day to smoke a blunt
down there. He said I couldn't stay
under the bridge.
So me and Uncle June was hanging out.
I was smoking a bucket. I seen a whole bunch of cars. I was like, what are these cars doing over here? It is my first year here in Michigan. I was like, yo, that was like 6 years ago. And I walked over. I was like, yo, I'm walking on the river, bro. I see the river. I was like, I'm Jesus, nigga. I'm like, I'm Jesus. I'm walking on water.
Because I know that he was learning me and getting to know me because I could be across the street.
Box of shanty, they had a little propane heater in there.
Because he liked talking to me because he really
you can sit in that bitch and you was warm. Man. You can take your jacket off and go fishing for real.
He started appreciating and realized that
when you get out of it, it was so windy. At the time, it was windy. That was cold.
Looking out for everybody. I said, it's my family.
We had like a blizzard.
I can fix for him. I'm gonna fix it for him.
For real, for real.
Because the thing about Lisa, this is why me and Lisa don't get along.
Here we go.
Right.
Here's a Chuck story.
Has a ex-husband named Bruce. Bruce is like 6'3", probably about 280 pounds, maybe even about 300 pounds, all muscle, big ass beast ass nigga, right? He a bully. He got everybody in the family scared. I'm talking about all the men in the family was terrified of him.
It's fun, John.
So when my dad died, we went down there to bury my dad. We had a funeral down there and putting the rest in the same graveyard that his mom and everybody else is in. So while I'm down there, Bruce keep trying to fuck with me, right? And I don't know at the time that Bruce is a super bully. I know he an asshole, and I know he done beat my Aunt Lisa ass a couple times, whatever. I didn't know he like had the whole family terrified. So he keep fucking with me. And first he say, you down here in the country now, boy. We run city boys up out of here. I bet you won't talk that shit like you was doing your daddy. And my daddy just died, right? But then he know me and my daddy got fights. So he keep talking about me and my daddy fighting. And he talking about what he'd do to me and this and that. So I let a lot of it slide and shit, right? And then one day I say, bro, I don't know if you realize it, but I just put my daddy to rest, bro. Why the fuck you keep fucking with me? So one night at my daddy's like, everybody was at the house having a party or get together. Bruce tried to size me up and try to wrestle with me, and I body slammed him, right? No bullshit. I body slammed his big ass. And everybody was like,
Channel 2 trying to say he picked up a 300-pound man that's all muscle and he body slammed.
You know what I'm saying? So
this nigga just said he body slammed a 6 foot tall, you 5'2", and then you say you slammed this nigga. Man, get the fuck out of here.
I walk away. So about 15 minutes later, mind you, this motherfucker like 6'6". This nigga huge. So a few minutes later, I'm talking to one of my cousins.
He went from 6'3" to 6'6". That nigga, hey, listen how the story changed real quick.
Get together. Bruce tried to size me up and try to wrestle with me, and I body slammed him, right? No bullshit, 6'3", probably about 280 pounds.
6'3".
I said I wasn't fucked up like everybody else. I can fix for him. I'm gonna fix it for him. Because the thing about my dad died, we went down there to bury my dad. We had a funeral down there and putting the rest in the same graveyard that his mom and everybody else is in. So while I'm down there, Bruce keep trying to fuck with me, right? And I don't know at the time that Bruce is a super bully. I know he's an asshole. And I know 6'3", probably about 280 pounds, maybe even about.
I'm trying to get it.
I'm gonna fix it for him. Because the thing about Lisa, this is why me and Lisa don't get along, right?
The husband 6'3".
My Aunt Lisa has a ex-husband named Bruce. Bruce is like 6'3", probably about 280 pounds, maybe even about 300 pounds, all muscle, big ass beast ass nigga, right?
Right? Yeah, he a beast ass.
You down here in the country now, boy. We run city boys up out of here. I bet you won't talk that shit like you was doing your daddy. And my daddy just died, right? But then he know me and my daddy got fights. So he keep talking about my daddy.
Now how big is Bruce?
To me and this and that. So I let a lot of it slide and shit, right? And then one day I said, bro, I don't know if you realize it, but I just told my daddy to rest, bro. Why the fuck you keep fucking with me? So one night at my daddy's, like, at everybody's at the house having,
we got salmon up here.
Get together.
Salmon. I don't remember. Got sturgeon.
Bruce tried to size me up and try to wrestle with me, and I body slammed him. Right? No bullshit. I body slammed his big ass, and everybody was like, "Damn!" So that motherfucker put his hands up to his boy. Said, "How that little motherfucker get me on the ground?" And his boy said, "I don't know." You know what I'm saying? So I walk away. So about 15 minutes later, mind you, this motherfucker like 6'6". This nigga huge. So a few minutes later, I'm talking to my cousins, and next thing you know, I'm being elevated up in the air. Next thing his arms stretched out in the air with me in the air like this, standing up. I said, "Bruce, it's fucked up." I wasn't. Boom! He body slammed. I'm on the ground. And everybody say, "Bruce, that's wrong as fuck. He wasn't even ready. You snuck him, right?" So now I might fucked up behind him, keep fucking with me. So later on that night, I'm sitting in the living room. I'm sitting there drinking my Pepsi, minding my business. He walked up on me, and it's some childish shit to begin with.
Can't get away like that in any other state, boy.
Hit me. I said, "Bruce, I'm not about to hit you, man. Go on with that bullshit, bro. Why you keep fucking with me?" He goes, "Either you hit me, or I'm about to start swinging at you." I said, "Boom!"
Whoa. This nigga just said a coyote ran across the top of his roof. Yo, this profile picture is hilarious. But this nigga just said a coyote just ran off the top of your roof, nigga. Damn, nigga, that's big. But this nigga just said that he knocked out a 6'6" nigga. He knocked Debo out. He think he Craig.
Later on that night, I'm sitting in the living room. I'm sitting there drinking my Pepsi, minding my business. He walk up on me, and it's some childish shit to begin with. But he say, "Little nigga, I want to see how hard you can hit me." I said, "Bruce, I'm not about to hit you, man. Go on with that bullshit, bro. Why you keep fucking with me?" He goes, "Either you hit me, or I'm about to start swinging at you." I said, "Boom!" I socked him in the chest. That nigga, he stumbled back into the China cabinet, and the China cabinet rocked back and forth. Dishes was falling. Everybody in the house was like, "What the fuck? Damn!" So I grabbed my Pepsi. I said, "I'm going across the road." So I go over to my Uncle June's house, right? And I sit down Uncle June. June say, "What's wrong, nephew?" I said, "I just had to blow Bruce shit out." He said, "What?" You know what I'm saying? And I tell him what happened. He said, "Nah, you ain't just do that to Bruce." You know what I'm saying? I said, "Okay." So I'm sitting there talking to him and shit. Next, 3 of my cousins come across the road, right? They come in the house, say, "Cuz, we need to talk to you." I said, "What's up?" He goes, "We need your help." I said, "What you mean? What you need my help with?" He said, "We need your help putting Bruce out." I said, "What you mean you need my help putting Bruce out?" All right. So he said, "Man, Bruce been bullying us for a while because he be beating up Aunt Lisa, this and that and the other thing." I say, "So why y'all coming at me with this right now? Whoop de whoop." Well, you know what I'm saying? They seen me do what I did to Bruce, right? So now they ain't scared of him as much no more. He done got deflated a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Especially by a little nigga, right? But so now they say it's over with. We need to get rid of this nigga now. Our cuz here. So they convincing me more and more to go over there and help them put Bruce out, right? So after they say a little enough shit, I say, "Fuck it, come on, let's go put this nigga out." We go open up the door. While they listen now, these niggas, everybody been terrified of this man for years. I don't bullshit no shit that I tell y'all. I don't lie, right? So while they trying to convince me to come over there and go put Bruce out, when we finally convinced me, we get up to go put Bruce out. It's a cab across the road at my Aunt Lisa's house, and you see duffel bags, suitcases, and all kind of shit rolling and flipping out the front door. And all you hear is Bruce saying, "You just gonna throw me out like that for real? You just gonna throw me out there like that for real?" And my Aunt Lisa said, "Get your bitch ass out of my house." This and that, this and that. He had no respect no more. At all. He had zero respect. Like everybody was like, "Oh, this nigga ain't shit for real." And by the time they got me to my Aunt Lisa already know, like, you ain't do shit, man, get the fuck out.
Okay, Carmen.
Real story. I'm talking about this nigga Paul Bunyan being. I'm deflating his ass in front of my family, and that saved my family for a whole bunch of years of fucking drama and pain. I didn't know he was as bad as what they told me. But this thing is, I went back home after my dad
put down now.
Right.
Channel 2.
I come to find out
they were scared. They were scared of him. This nigga Bruce all their life until Channel 2 rocked him in the chest one time. That was
my Aunt Lisa starts yelling.
After that, Channel 2 go across the street. They about to come across the street, back across the street to put Bruce out. With Bruce down,
I got a little cousin,
his aunt or whatever.
Aunt Lisa really overprotective,
throwing the man out just randomly.
Female cousin's son, right?
I'm done with this nigga, man.
So while y'all sit there and talk shit about crazy shit, Bruce got his daughter pregnant.
Bruce got his daughter pregnant.
My Aunt Lisa was real protective about it. And she knew that it was Bruce's kid. And They didn't give me none of the auction processes my car through the Secretary of State, which is DMV for y'all. I go pick up my car, my registration, my title, and my license plate.
This work everywhere.
I ain't got a license at first.
And there is work everywhere.
Car is registered. I drive it until the tax don't expire.
This nigga said Bruce
I had Newman's cars up for sale.
had a baby with his dog. That's why I said I'm done, my nigga. This is his family. Channel 2's family. Exactly. I'm done. You guys have a great night. But this nigga just said that his family, his own family having babies with their family. Like, my nigga, I'm done. No wonder why he's a predator. I'm going to catch y'all niggas on the next. This was too much. The end of this was too much.
Lined up inside my speaker box.